you, but I like to charge. Oh, it's go crazy.
You were a child, so hungry for the world before you knew like you. And over time, your skin creases and your scars collect. And there's nothing you can do. Still it burns. I'll enter my grave singing, this is fine with
Cowbell ready. Damn, that's a good intro. Ah, God, it's good to be back. Hello. For the 437 people out there, good Monday. How you doing? I'm currently about to do some work on Lancer, on Tailspire, so this is pretty cool. So space combat, all that sort of fun stuff. Now, I can see you're in chat, Mum. Leave. I'm going to say swear words. They will, there'll be some racial stuff. I might talk Israel-Palestine. I probably will solve the whole gender pay gap. Then I'll move on to my stream stuff, talking about Lancer. And then finish up with a little bit of loving, baby. 2 or 3 simultaneous. Ooh, come on. Do. Have an open mind. You're the only one I love. Call up your brother and your sister and your aunt. Let's all get in a tub. I'm talking about you and me. Flowers and wine instantaneous. Yeah, great. Sometime soon, you should come jump on stream for a quick chat. So I can do my DM apologies, as I realized I screwed up our campaign. In Nicodranus. I've matured. I did it. Perfect. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dum. The milkshake brings the boys to the yard. You're damn right. It's better than yours. What do we got? Got that open. What else do I need open? Got time for a chat? Or you too busy? Activate guilt trip. For an old friend. See what I did there? Alrighty, so Tailspire. Done. I'll bring that over here for people to be able to see. windowed. What is going on? Boom, bada boom, dum 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 dum. Why is this being weird? Guess I'll have to leave it windowed on this side. Nice little ambiance from the background there. Ooh, ooh. I really want to click that. It says he's doing live play. If I click that, I feel like it's going to go into Valiant's channel and they might be recording, so I won't click that. What have we got here? Club cam, no screen capture. Maybe I'll move this over here. Okay, I'll put this over here. Tail spire, cool. Oh, that's cool. Alrighty. Depends. Okay, so that's that done. Screen capture off. What else did I need to organize? I got that going. I got OneNote going. Got this wonderful thing going. I'll jump into my old chat. Where's my old chat? Hangout, there we go. Or better yet, Hangout for BG3 addicts. Haha. Okay, got that. Depends. Oh, you are playing Mass Effect. Heard it's cool. Never seen it. Anyway, so what was I doing? Tailspire. Here we go. Tailspire's on. Screen capture. On. Okay, we're in Tailspire now. Ba-da-ba. Let's have a look-see. Which map are we on? Ship? Let's not do ship. Let's do lava landscape. The moon. Let's go to the moon. Let's get an idea of scale for this thing. Got some kick-ass rocks there. Selection mode. Nope, nope, nope. No, it's not that one. Okay, here we go. Demonic. Okay, here we go. Astronaut. Oh my god. Okay. No, don't want that. Don't want that. Redo total grid. Okay, where's the characters? Unique creatures. What do I want? Where is it? Board settings. Let's evaluate some music, alright? To the Wizard's Tale. What? Fuck yeah. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. That's cool as shit. You can't beat the metal.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's been a hot minute, hey.
it's been a hot minute. Just so you know, before you say anything really embarrassing, I'm actually streaming right now.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
let
no,
me
I saw.
just turn off the music a little bit. Very, very cool music, by the way.
Oh, I can imagine.
Actually, are you able to, without putting it over your speakers, go to Twitch and just have a look at this bloody thing that I'm playing with?
What am I looking at right now? I actually already had it open.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's the moon.
That's the moon.
Can you see the stream?
Yes.
Okay, that's the moon. Let me see if I can find a cool one. Spaceport, I think, is massive. But the
Spaceport
music.
is massive.
So that's inside one of the spaceships, but I'll just go out.
Oh.
So you'll be able to like move little miniatures around here
Right, okay.
if I can learn how to do it. It looks fairly easy for people much more intelligent than I.
I think it's just, it's just a matter of getting yourself familiar with the system.
So that's the ship we're
That
in.
is... You know what's actually quite funny is that looks not dissimilar from what I was just looking at in Mass Effect.
Well, this took me like 20 minutes to make, so I'm sure Mass Effect's much better. I'm just kidding. I stole this off someone.
Beautiful. The greatest form of flattery, stealing.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? That's how that goes, right?
So, you're right to go by Canix or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, Canix.
Mm.
I did want to talk to you because I had a massive realization the other day.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to introduce you. Like, chat's going crazy. Um, guys, calm down. I know it's a girl. They exist. They're real. Oh my God. Oh, this is crazy. I'm gonna ban this person. Hang on, ban. Hang on. Oh my God, so much rude talk. They're so racist.
Is that Amon G
Amonji, Mateus,
Maddie's D?
Dunut.
It's kind of a I don't know, it's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah, well,
I probably wouldn't pick it
that's what
myself.
she said. Sorry.
Bro!
I will be honest. I think that's the first time I've ever said that's what she said.
I feel like it's not. I feel like I remember
I
that
don't think I've
happening
ever said
pretty
it, like,
consistently.
seriously.
I feel like that happened pretty consistently at JR's table.
No, like, it happened a lot at the table, but I was always the one going, haha. Because it's one of those jokes that I really hate.
Oh yeah, because it sucks. It's just awful.
Yeah, and the worst thing is, the more you hate it, the more you walk straight into it every time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You don't see it coming.
You don't see it coming. You got me right in the eye. Oh my God. I walked straight into it and now I can't see.
You said it got you right in the eye.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Oh, terrible.
Oh.
Terrible. I forget every single time how House on Fire well we get along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we get into the chat together and I'm like,
It
oh
goes,
yeah.
It goes well. I still say to this day, whenever I talk to people and they're like, we're doing a campaign, I'm like, listen, when Canix gets into D&D online, the world's going to be blown away. The best player.
I appreciate that. I do.
I appreciate you. The amazing thing that I realized was I was watching this campaign on Sandbox D&D games. And can you remember about halfway through that Nicodranus campaign, I got the shits because everyone started saying, when are you going to let us leave the town? And I was like, you've got a magical fucking flying car, 60,000 gold, 100 magic items. You guys can literally just get in the car and fucking fly. Like, there's 3 missions that involve you leaving, and they're like, you guys are like, yeah, but every time we go to leave, something happens, and then we stay and fix that up. And I was like, in my head, I was trying to make the world as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
Because I know what life is like. I'm like, hey, I want to go do this thing, and 10 million other things pop up, and I have to sacrifice those things if I want to go do the thing I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance,
unfortunately, we were going into it with a gaming mindset of oh wait, okay, so like story missions are out of town, but we've still got a bunch of side quests in town. So we'll clear up the side quests first, and then we'll leave. And then we would go to leave, and 3 more side quests would pop up. We were like, what the fuck?
Oh, there was so many quests in that where, like, you guys were like, I really want to check out this character that's over the side that you mentioned, and I was like, oh, that guy.
Unfortunately,
there's a lot going on with that guy.
You were intrigued by random individuals on the street.
But I think that was pure ADHD D&D. That was like,
that's
you guys say, hey, what's up with that what's up with that Harry Potter looking dude?
Harry Potter dude, yeah. What's he still?
Actually, I think
Yeah. Oh,
My
so that seamstress lady that I happened to wink at, now she's sending me letters. Can I sort that out? Because that's upsetting me.
oh, yeah, I'm gonna get you to roll to see how drunk you got.
Oh, that actually, that genuinely like fucked me up a little bit for a couple
I
days.
know. I didn't
I'm not
realize
like
how powerful
that.
being a
Like
DM was.
that's here's the thing. That campaign ended up being a lot more formative for me, shall we say, than I
Ooh,
ever expected or intended for it to
ooh.
be.
Do
So,
we need to take this offline? Because this sounds very cool.
um,
Either way, I'm
oh,
happy.
it probably doesn't have to be, I'll be honest.
Oh, that's all right.
Um,
What, by
but
formative, what do we mean then?
well, do you remember much about the character that I played
Yes.
in that campaign?
Yes.
What would you say was the biggest difference between the character and myself?
The character traveled away from home to prove themselves.
That certainly is a thing. That is a thing that that character did.
Nailed it.
That's not necessarily what I was referring to.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just on more of a
General.
physical level, I'd say.
Now, I believe Finn. Did Finn transition?
Finn did.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. That was apparently a lot more of an eye-opening experience
Very
than I thought
cool.
it was gonna be. I went away from that campaign like, wow, damn, I wish I could do that every day. And I thought nothing of it for several years. And then I happened to be engaging in some content like that.
Yeah.
That was with people who had a similar experience to him. And
What?
one of them pointed something out. And I was like, oh shit, that's me. Oh shit. So hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Mitch.
you.
My name is Joey.
Joey, serious?
Yeah.
Now, I've got to ask the question. This is going to be quite serious since you
Mhm.
decided to tell me this.
Mhm.
It wasn't after Joey from Friends, was it?
No, no.
Because if
No,
you start going, "How you doing?" I will be so
absolutely.
impressed.
I will kick myself in the face before I start doing that.
Oh, that's amazing! That's so cool.
No, it's well, it's just sort of the shortened version of like Joseph. Joseph is my full name.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you do it
yeah,
legally?
not yet. There's still some kinks we're working out, but yeah, it's been 2 years
Oh my God, I
since
can't
I
believe I
sort
didn't
of
know.
realized. Yeah, well, that's kind of the awkward thing is the last time, like some of the times that we've streamed together since then, when I've had noticeably short hair.
Yeah.
That was already the case, and I didn't know how to tell you.
Oh, you should have just told me. That's all right.
I was like, well, I would have, but there was always another person there, and I was like,
Oh, okay, yeah. And also,
I
you're
don't
obviously
want to
more
do that
comfortable with it now, which is cool.
in front of a third individual.
Honestly, like,
Yeah.
I get into trouble with this because when I saw short hair, I was like, hair looks good.
Yeah, and I was like, thank you.
So my where I work now, one of the people has transitioned since I've been there.
Yep.
And what happened was we're sitting there working, and the boss turned to me and said, "I'm just working with him now." Like, she was on the phone, and she said, "I'm just working with him now." And then the person sitting next to me said, "Her." But the boss was referring to me, and I said, "No,
Yep.
I identify as him."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
And
fair
then
enough.
she said, "But I identify as her." And I said, "Oh God, I didn't realize, but she was talking about me."
Yes.
And I went, "However, cool."
Yep.
But here's the funny bit. Then she goes, I thought you would have known because, and held up her fingernails and they were all painted.
Hmm.
And I was like, I don't
That
think
does.
you know how many dudes I know that have painted nails. Like I grew up in music and drama. So like,
Yeah, that's it's a lot of them.
there's a
It's a
lot of
lot of
them.
them.
I said, first of all, you're also the age that could have kids. And I held up my hand and I had purple nails. And I was like,
Yeah, that's not as telling as you might think.
yeah, like, like appearance, schmappearance. Main thing is
Hmm.
people are happy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
so cool.
that's so that was Finn was a lot more important of a character than I thought he was gonna be.
Did now I just
Mhm.
have to know this just for the full
Mhm.
cycle and the full metaphor. Is
Mhm.
there a Pyrrha?
I do not have a Pyrrha. Um, no,
Are you looking for a
no.
Pyrrha? Or are you looking for a
I might be looking for a Pyrrha.
cool? Awesome. I wasn't sure how that works when you
That's it's funny that you were gonna ask an alternative, but Finn didn't really demonstrate any attraction to any other person
yeah.
apart from like what was her name, Millie?
No, no, Buxom. No.
Buxom? No, no, no,
No, what was the name?
the seamstress girl. It was, I think it was
Oh
like
yes. Millie. Oh, God. God, that was a
and that was
fun
mostly just
campaign.
because, yeah, mostly that was just because he was like, oh, this lady's gotta, get a bit up close and personal, a bit slightly less than comfortable. Let's make it, silly, goofy, and make it less uncomfortable. That she's
Oh,
gotta, take all my measurements, and
yeah.
then unfortunately that came off a little differently than it was supposed to.
I honestly, I was blown away that campaign. You guys were very patient with me while I was learning.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I think it was refreshing to just try something new, you know. Um, and we both did. Both of us players did
Yeah.
something new, did something interesting. Yeah,
It
it was a lot
was
of fun.
it was also fun when I brought in Jace from
Mhm.
my work. So I'm like, hey dude,
Yeah.
I'm completely normal.
Yes.
Join here, and then like
I'm
3 sessions
completely.
later, he's having sex with me. Like not me, but like I have to like go on. Oh, I'm a satyr. Fade to black. My
Yep.
employee in real life. Not sus at all.
Definitely not super weird.
God, I should get that from the Australian comedy show. Nothing sus. Can you
Yeah,
remember that
no,
one? That was so good.
that was a great. His addition to the campaign was fantastic.
It
Like,
was, and
I
it
I
just
would
added
not have. Yeah, I wouldn't have if you had asked me what I thought that campaign was missing. I would not have said
a
like a
rock.
death metal bard, but that's exactly what we were missing. You know what I mean?
It works so well, and you
Like,
guys
oh,
adopted
it
it
was
very
so
quickly.
perfect. And then, like there are so many moments from that campaign that just like live in my brain forever. Uh,
Same.
the the continual one-upping flip off as we
Oh
were leaving
God,
Nicodranas, unparalleled. It has not yet been topped. You know what I mean?
that was like one of my favorite player NPCs, and actually started off as somebody else's character, and he left the campaign.
Yeah, yeah,
And then I got to play it,
yeah.
and I just sort of put my own thing on it.
Oh, so fun too. It was so fun.
And it was a lot of fun to have someone at the bar that just knows what's going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, he took it so well when Finn just went up to him and sucked him in the jaw.
I would like,
Uh, he was like, "Hold up, wait, no, 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 no. I've got the perfect idea." And he just, ugh, incredible, just incredible.
I think there's so many moments I've actually like. I think one thing that I'm a little bit disappointed in, and not disappointed in, but I think
Mm.
because I missed it when I've played other games, I tried to do some of the things we all did, and I'd sort of like leave a bag of gold on a table attached to a rope, and be like, "Ah, there's an open bag of gold there. I hope nobody grabs it."
Open.
And they were like, "I am a paladin. I would never steal." And the other guy goes like, "I check for traps because this obviously seems sus." And I was like, "Just grab the bag. Like, grab the bag. Have some
I mean,
fun."
here's the thing. I didn't grab the bag because I looked at it and I went, "Oh, this is gonna be so funny to watch someone else
Yeah.
fall for this trap."
But it was so good. And
I
like,
literally was just been going, "Ooh, okay, so,
what's gonna
let's
happen
just
here?
wait for a little bit of fun. Let's just wait and see, shall we?" Oh, but so many moments of that campaign, like walking behind the captain of the guard and just rolling such high sleight of hand that I could shave the word fish into the back of his hair.
Oh
Like,
god, I forgot all
oh,
about that.
so
Oh my god,
funny.
that's so good.
So, so funny. And then all the rest of the guard were like, "Holy shit,
It caught
that's
on.
awesome." It's, it's so good.
Oh,
Oh,
I
honestly
think
though.
the thing that made that campaign go was the fact that every time something happened that was like funny, it
Mm.
became like a meme that popped up again from
Oh
another
yeah.
character, and it got
Yeah.
repeated.
Yeah.
And it was
I
just a
mean,
nice circular community where there was so much, whenever something would happen, it would somehow affect the rest of the town. It became a very living
yeah.
organism. It was a little bit scary, but fun.
Hey, Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. That's still I ended up making a playlist for that campaign partway through, and sometimes I'll go back to it and listen through and be like, what did I add this for again? Oh yeah. Oh, what was this song? This song was a reference to something. Oh, that's right. Like it's fantastic. It's so funny. So
It's
so
so
funny.
funny and it's amazing. Like it's, oh god, ah, this brings back memories.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, far out. I okay, I want you to know that I had a list of ways that Ilya was going to mess with
Oh
with
god.
Numi, specifically with Numi. Uh like it would be small things as well, just like flipping elements of the programming, or like adding tiny little bits of code that were just so unimportant
Yeah.
that you wouldn't scan for them. You know what I mean? Like literally tiny things like
Oh, 100%.
if cross threshold play alarm at 300 decibels, like ridiculous things, you know what I mean? Like just absolutely
I
stupid
think it's one
things.
of those things that like Numi's like a crazy high powered AI.
Yeah.
I think at some point she'd like realize like, hey, this is kind of what they do, and she'd just be helping you.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
it's like,
I
hey,
like to think.
we're gonna do this. But like, for those of you that don't know, Eric Romanov was the brother of Ilya Romanov, the characters we played as siblings in a Lancet campaign.
God, I miss them so much.
They were so cool.
They were so fun to play.
And it was the first time I've ever tried to play a quiet, repressed genius. Every part of that sentence, I've never played. I've never played a genius. I've never played quiet. I've never played repressed. All three words were new to me.
All three were completely. I had never played. I'd never played a character who was so
In your
ready to
face.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was so like abrasive, I guess. Because
It's
Primari was quite reserved. She would only sort of engage if she thought she had to.
yeah.
And sometimes she did think she had to earlier than maybe she should have.
Yeah.
But she was never on Ilya's level of like, I'm ready to fucking throw down and kill a man. I will kill a man.
Oh, she
Like,
was ready. Like that's what it was about.
Celia was ready for the
Like
smoke. You know what I mean?
I,
Like,
I
she was
used to have the
ready.
recordings of those things because I was recording
Yeah.
everything. Oh, one thing I can tell you is, you know how there's the whole big thing about the COVID vaccines?
Hmm.
The COVID vaccine destroyed our old campaign and the Lancer campaign that Nick ran.
Damn.
Because I got the shot for it, and I'm
Damn.
not saying anything about anti-vaccine or shots or anything, but I got the COVID shot, and then I had to drive to Nelson Bay for a getaway, like later in the day, and I was feeling a bit off, and I was like, oh, and it turns out I was like hallucinating just out of my head, and I basically went packed the car, and I was about to put my laptop in the back of the car, and I went, oh, I shouldn't do that because I could it could bounce around. I'll put it under the back tire so it doesn't get damaged. Now, I put the laptop underneath the back tire in the laptop bag, then got in the car and started reversing backwards. Then the laptop bag got caught in the wheel. And so I was like, oh, maybe there's someone underneath the car. I should probably get off them. So I accelerated harder until the laptop bag went around the back. And then I had pulled over and I got out and I was like, oh my God,
Oh
what did I just do? So, yeah,
Bro-
that hard drive wasn't salvageable.
Broski, that is.
That's the
Oh,
COVID
shit.
vaccine. That's what happens. Like, I should sue them. Like, that vaccine that I got literally just got taken off the market because it's dangerous. Um,
Oh,
it was
ridiculous.
the A one, AstraZeneca.
That never did that to me. All it
Well,
did
you're
to
much
me
tougher
was
than
make
I.
all of my bones hurt.
That's not good. Yeah, you don't want your bones
Yeah, it
hurting.
wasn't great. Genuinely, it was all of my bones, specifically my bones, were all in pain. It was very, very strange.
How do you know it wasn't
Um,
me getting the shot that made your bones sore?
you know what? Maybe it was.
Maybe it
Maybe I
was.
just drank. Maybe it was just that I drank too much bone hurting juice. I don't fucking know, dude.
But,
Anybody's guess, really.
well,
But
I was just saying, you're saying it's my bones. I was like, hey, listen, what if it was somebody else's bones? That
maybe I'm
that's
just an empath. It was your bones that were
My
hurting,
bones were
but
hurting, but
I'm
you took the
such
pain
an
for
empath.
me just to help me
I'm
through it.
such an empath. I took all the pain of your bones.
It's like those people that don't understand the husband's emotional pain when watching their wife give birth. Like it can be really taxing. Like you just don't know how
You
hard
just
it
have
is.
no idea how hard it is to watch
You don't know
someone
what
else birth a
husbands go
baby.
through. You don't know what the fathers go through when you're watching it. It's so hard.
Oh, let me play you a song on the world's
Yeah,
smallest violin.
it's like, honey. Speaking of which, I went to karaoke the other night and my kids stitched me up.
Oh yeah, what'd they
They
give you?
they literally like we're doing karaoke. They're going up. I'm doing my best to stay away from the microphone because we all know what happens when there's a microphone.
You
And
just shatter windows
I destroy eardrums. I'm
with your beautiful singing voice.
beautiful singing voice, and basically we're doing our thing, and then all of a sudden they're just like, Mitch, it's your turn. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Hmm? What? I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, what? Whose turn is it? And they're like, yeah, you're up. And I'm like, look over at my kids, they're pissing themselves laughing.
Mm.
I was like, oh, yeah, they're definitely my children. But, like, look at the detail.
It is incredible. It's fantastic.
I just need to get the top view somehow.
Yeah.
There we go.
Damn.
It's unreal. Get in your jail cell. Person, astronaut, citizen, get in your jail. This guy, get in the jail cell.
Get in there, you bitch.
You bitch. And I saw a picture the other day and I was like, the real reason for evolution. And you see like a fish walking out of the water on land, like walking away, and you see behind him a female fish with like a wig on going, I'll walk away then. I was like,
So
I like that.
stupid. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
And I say it is so incredibly rare to see any of those like newspaper comics where, because there are so many, right?
Yeah.
It's so uncommon to find one of those where the joke is just I hate my wife and it's also funny. Like
Yeah, it's very rare.
almost unilaterally, if the joke is I hate my wife, it's just not funny. Like it's just
Well,
not.
it's not.
It just isn't.
I think the best jokes are the ones that make fun of the person telling the joke. So like my favorite ones are like Norm Macdonald's ones, which are like I've told this one on stream before. I like this one. It's like and you never tell people it's a joke, otherwise it ruins it. But I told you. Okay, so grain of salt.
Yep.
It's like I woke up the other day and I was so bad, and I looked in the mirror and I sighed and I turned to my wife and I said, "Honey, I need you to give me a compliment, because I woke up and I looked in the mirror and all I see is a balding, fat, old man." And my wife said, "Well, you've got perfect vision."
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. Or the
So
old
kind.
I've almost quit smoking. My wife and I decided that we're only going to smoke after sex. So I've been on the same pack since 1996, and she's got it down to 2 packs a day.
Damn it, dude.
Know what I mean? Like those sort of jokes. They're it's man walked up to a bartender and the bartender goes, "What do you have?" He goes, "Surprise me," and he showed me a picture of my wife.
Oh, that is
It's
surprising.
surprise you. It's good. I like these jokes. Like these ones, it's like Rodney Dangerfield style, Norm Macdonald making fun of yourself. You know, it's fun.
I found the table. I found the table.
The table
I made a table that I could roll on
to annoy
for
Eric.
ways that Ilya would mess with Numi to annoy
Yes,
Eric.
send it to me.
I don't know how I would do that.
Oh well,
but
you can read it to me then. That's all right.
Read it too. So it was intended to be that I would roll a d20 and then divide by 2 and round up.
Nice. But to make it complicated, I like it.
And the first one was Ilya establishes a password lock on Numi. And until Eric says the password out loud, Numi will not complete any verbal commands issued by Eric.
We need to get out of here. Escape formation. Eric is a knob.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
So the password would remain there until removed. And then I had to roll on a separate password table to allocate the password. The passwords were I'm a little baby, Ilya is the best, I smell like stinky farts,
Yep.
my hair is dumb, Ilya is a billion times smarter than me, no takebacks, and I'm a lame nerd and my face is stupid.
You know that last one, that reminded me of Sword Art Online abridged at the end. Oh my god, you were so annoying.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my god, yeah, they are really good. The
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is my push-up challenge guy.
God, it's so good.
Because I'm doing the push-up challenge. So, hang on. Let me do a bit. Hang on a sec. How do I make that bigger?
Zoom in.
There we go. There we go. All right. And now make this person face There we go. Do you want to be ripped? Do you want to beat depression? Well, join my push-up challenge competition team thing that I can't remember the name of, but I don't want to look away from the camera because if I do, it'll seem less meaningful. So join up at the link below and let's beat back depression with like a flag on a stick and like some dumbbells and stuff.
And 5 push-ups.
5 push-ups. No, it's 139 push-ups a day for 25 days or 24 days, starting the 5th of June. 5th of June, get in there, get ripped. Joey's doing it with me.
You're right.
What, is that a no? Is that a no?
No, that's a no, my guy. My arms are made out of noodles, wet noodles.
Oh god. I did want to say I was starting a thing called Chatting Among Mates. And had you not transitioned, Chatting Among Mates, CAM, you could have been the first cam girl. But unfortunately,
that is unfortunate.
But no, what I was going to say was I was going to ask people questions like, listen, we're going to do talking topics. I'll give you 3 topics and you choose. Okay? We can either talk about Israel v. Palestine, you know, just something topical. Any D&D class you want. Or the glass ceiling for women.
God, I'd happily talk about any of those 3, to be completely honest with you.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I'm not offering that to you. But most people would be like, "Oh, well, I thought we were talking D&D." It's like, "Oh, is that because you don't care about the Palestinians, or you don't think Israel's entitled to be a country?
Yeah.
Do you not care about women?
Yeah.
Like, what's the why do you choose something so?"
That's an interesting stance to take there, buddy.
Yeah, you just don't.
You're just avoiding talking about the important things.
You just don't care. Like all these topics on the table, and you want to talk about games? You make me sick. And then just end the stream.
Just end it.
This is why I'm not allowed to have a stream. This is why I'm the worst. Hey, Max here, 555. I'm doing well, but if you know anyone that has some followers I can buy, that would be great. I feel like they've given up on me. So many people used to come by and offer me cheap followers. They'd be like, "Hey, click this link and get followers for cheap. We have the best followers." They're really... No one's been by. It's horrible. So, Max, thanks for being here. If you've got any good prices on followers, I'd appreciate it. Just like 500 followers, 500 bucks. That sounds good. I am kidding, by the way. Followers are bad.
I mean,
Followers are bad.
you got some viewers. We've got Lonely E-Girl.
Lonely E-Girl. Yep. Also, I just want to say hi, Mum. I appreciate it. But once again, I am going to talk.
I forgot how good these were.
I'm
so sad I never got to implement any of these.
Okay, can I do is there a roll I can do? Hang on, let me go back to Tailspire, and I'll roll a dice somehow. Where's my roll? You. GM player. Here we go. I might need to zoom in so I can actually see where the dice lands. Drag. Oh, there we go. Oh, the dice is massive. Hello. Oh, where'd it go? Come back here, dice. 14. Do you know what would have been really bad? If it went into the lava pit and just got destroyed. I don't know if I could do that. Hang on a sec.
So 14. Ilya assigns new behaviors to arbitrary criteria, such as producing lights and sounds when crossing a threshold. I would have to roll on the behavior and criteria tables, which I never ended up making, I don't think. to allocate those new procedures, and they would remain until Eric removed them.
Now, I love that, but I need to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember the item in one of our D&D campaigns? I'm trying to think of the name of it, but I gave it to, you guys stole it from someone, and when you walked out the door, it played like a fanfare. I was like, was it the Mantle of Awesomeness? I feel like that's
It was something
Mantle of
like
Awesomeness sounds right.
it
But
sounds pretty close.
the worst thing about it is this was for someone with ADHD, like you really have to track it. Why am I on YouTube searching that? That makes no sense. Mantle of Awesomeness. Max, if you want to weigh in on Israel,
Yes,
Palestine,
I
the
found it.
female pay gap, or
I found it. I
D&D
found
or
it.
Lancer, feel free.
I found it.
You
It was
found it?
in fact
Where is it?
it was a present that Turang found, which was left by Potter. It was the mantle that makes things loud when you enter a room.
I'm positive
All
this
I
is an actual item.
says is the mantle. I would assume it's probably the mantle of awesomeness or something like that.
That would be the one. I'm just trying to. Why is that Mantle of?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I just remembered the ending of that campaign, and can I just say it was so phenomenal having the world's entire history play out in front of our eyes. That was the coolest fucking shit I've ever seen. And that still hasn't been topped in any campaign I've ever played.
You're gonna make me
Like,
cry.
God damn,
You're
that
gonna
was
make me
like,
think I need to get back into DMing at some stage in a way that's mature.
oh,
Do you, do you want to know the? I actually tried to do real DMing, where it's not crazy DMing, which is more my style. Why can't I find this thing? I know it exists. Maybe it's a. Oh, it might be a homebrew. My homebrew collection. I would have saved it if it's in there. That might be why it's not coming up. Because that was one of my favorite items of all time. Mantle of Awe. On entering a room with the mantle in one's possession, a flock of doves flies through the doorway behind you. A fanfare plays. An angelic chorus can be heard singing a verse. The larger the room, the more impressive the effect. Has the unfortunate effect of activating every time one enters the room, every room. This fact was discovered by a scoundrel who robbed the original owner. And so,
incredible.
The worst thing about this item is it's hilarious on the session where you guys go and steal it, and then you run out after robbing the bank, and every door you go through is like dun 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 dun. Fireworks, doves.
Yeah.
But then
so funny.
The next session we go through 30 doors, and then someone's like in a stealth mission, and then someone's like, "Oh, what's this item I've got? What's the mantle?" And I'm like, as you realize that's in your packet, all of a sudden it goes off.
God damn it.
I just want to have a look at this quickly. Bum, 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 bum. I feel bad for Max. I didn't see that. I don't know how long ago that was. I hate when I miss people. Because honestly, it's nice to wish someone a good day. Unless you're Max, in which case, go fuck yourself. For letting me talk like a dickhead for so long. And then you're like, "It was me the whole time. You did not know it was me."
It's me and my
So, oh, by the way, how cool is this bitch? Ready? So I had Wallamir, who was a sea elf. Where is he? This guy here.
One moment while it
Bum, 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 bum. So Walamir was a fire genie.
Right.
Um,
Very
not a
nice.
fire. Sorry, she's an Afridi, and he's a
Like a genie warlock.
yeah, genie warlock. Thank you very much. And he was a ball to
Yeah.
play. He was like the most homicidal character I've ever played. It was so much fun. It just literally was just like, yes, 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 fireball. Like warlock genies. I was casting like a heap of those. Let me just bring this up. Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Bless you,
Sorry for
child.
screaming in your ear.
Huh?
Damn. Actually, I'm trying to think of like what campaigns I've been a part of since. Oh damn. Hello, ma'am.
Which one did you play
Whoops.
in? Oh, hello. Wait, have you
I
played
mean,
in a sexy D&D game?
no, she's just hot, unfortunately.
Oh, fair enough. I
Unless
honestly,
you count the one that you ran most recently, which had Nora in it, because anything that Nora is in is inherently very sexy.
yeah,
So,
no, I hear that. I hear that.
damn, I miss playing her so much. She's, oh, I can't wait to pull her out again for another campaign at some point, because damn, she was so much fun to play.
Well, do you know the where is it? World Render? Where is it? Goodness. Oh my god, this is something that forces of nature. There we go. Ah, there we go. He had his own theme song. This guy had his own theme song in the show, which was good.
did? There you go.
Let me just see if this actually works. I'm currently checking my sound device, see if it works.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like it's playing. Upload. D&D. D&D related, maybe. Adventures in Arliss. Oh my god. Nora, good fun stuff.
Damn, that was so fun.
Ah, I don't have it. Spewing. Anyways, it's got it's like it was fun to make a little thing. What do they call it? I made a little sound effect that plays like guitar going up, and then you have the song, which was awesome. But that's not what I was going to show you. So that's him, and then eventually, after he went crazy and was blowing everyone up, something happened, and the chick took control. Like his Afridi sort of came out.
Yeah.
And it just became, and this became the new model. And he became, like a druid, wildfire druid.
Yeah, yeah.
He became like a tiny version of himself that could explode. That's how she casts fireball. He'd just run along and then explode himself.
That's so silly. Awesome.
But she was awesome. Effie was mad. That was a good campaign, actually. See, this is what I mean, sacrifice. I really enjoyed being in World Render, but
Yeah.
I wanted to do more of my own stuff, and I'd been doing it for like a year and a bit, and I was like, I probably need to take back. It was every Thursday night.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's time. That's that.
Damn. Handsome little guy.
Poor little guy. He looks like Yoda. Butt
Oh,
fucked I
sorry.
was.
I wanted to join in the fun, so I opened my Hero Forge.
Oh, Hero Forge is amazing. What I was actually going to look for was because I told you I'm running a Lancer campaign
Yeah.
that's going to be drop in, drop out.
Mm-hmm.
Hootie and Nova are going to play. Valiant and some of his crew are going to play. Sven and that are going to play. I'm just going to get everyone to come in for a few rounds. I'm very excited. Oh, you can see the first picture. So I've got, when I got battle maps, I will have the worlds and stuff. But I was thinking when we're doing stuff like basic training, I'd just do something like this, ready? This is what I was going to be working on tonight before I saw your little thing pop up telling me you're playing Mass Effect. And I was like, God, I got to do my DM confession and apologize. I haven't even done that yet. Okay.
Apologize. Buddy,
Joey.
you do have to understand how funny it is for you to apologize for this very specific campaign, right?
Well, no, I got to apologize for the middle of the campaign where I cut sick at everyone when really it was me not understanding how people like to play D&D. So I didn't communicate effectively. So let me do this apology properly. Okay. Joey. This apology is for you, and it would be for the others, but obviously I don't care about them. They mean nothing to me, they're scum. So the is my apology going well? I think I might have screwed it up.
Honestly,
You
the
all
funniest
equally mean good things, and I feel good things for all of. I can't remember their names, but whoever they were, I'm sure they weren't as bad as I think I remember them to be.
The funniest part of that is that I literally tonight in our One Piece D&D session,
What?
in the One Piece D&D session, they were like, "Yo, we should get Mitch back for a session."
Oh God, that'd be amazing.
Dead to me, scum. I hate them. And I'm like, buddy, now's about time.
If it's on Monday nights and you let me know, I can do that because I used to do Cyberpunk Red on Monday nights, but now we're going to pre-record it. So the main thing is I book people in for chats. Like this chat we booked in months ago. Regardless of what people saw on stream, this is what it looked like, ready? I was just like, hey, how you doing? Got time for a chat? I was actually saying the words because I'm that old that I can't just type it without saying it. But no, definitely. Like, if you guys want me to play a bad guy or something, and you just want to kill me or whatever, I'd love.
Oh, no,
Honestly, it'd be good to just watch you
play
and hang
Phil.
out.
Phil's still part of. We would want you back to play Phil Adriel specifically.
Phil Adriel's still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He actually, he didn't almost die. A different PC turned NPC almost died protecting him, but he has a cool new ability, and I think you would love it.
Do me a favor,
unlock the true potential
and the next time you play, record the game, and then send it to me so I can get up to date with what's happening in the dynamics, and then I'll join in the week after that or something.
Actually, I'll see if I can check whose crew you're on now, because we have we've changed, we've restructured.
Because you got multiple boats.
We've restructured. We do have multiple ships now.
Do you want to know what's really messed up?
My
son is the biggest One Piece fan at the moment.
That's so cool.
Like,
tell your son he's completely correct.
I got in trouble for introducing him to it at the age of 7. And
but it's so good.
It's so good. And I was talking to my wife, and I'm like, listen, the thing I will defend to the death about most anime is most of it is about like being a good person, standing up for your friends, like good morals. Like them watching Magic School Bus, they learn about science, but hey, they might use that science for evil.
Yeah, One Piece is about caring about other people and moving towards your dreams together.
Yes.
Your dreams of being free and accidentally dragging everyone else into freedom with you.
I
Okay,
think
so you're on the soul genre crew, which means your
oh,
captain
genre.
is Gale. Do you remember Gale? The mummy dude?
Yeah,
He's hot now.
of course he is.
He's hot now.
So now
It's
he's a daddy.
pretty magical. Oh. Yeah.
Zing.
Yeah.
Ring the bell.
There are actually it's so rough because every single time that we need to talk about any of our crew, we'll all open their little page just to remind ourselves who we're talking about. And
Yeah.
half the time we have to stop there so that everyone can appreciate how hot that character is. Like, it happens too often, you know?
There's nothing wrong with that.
We've got a bunch of big muscular women and I'm like, fuck, what am I supposed to do here? Like, thank you. I'm well fed. I am subsisting on these things, but like, why must you do this to me every time? Every time a new person joins the crew, every single time, DM's just like, here you go, and spits a picture of the hottest person you've ever seen, and I'm like,
Yeah.
stop.
Hang on, let me just. That doesn't count. I'm going to roll for hotness. Yeah, it
Yep.
doesn't count unless it goes in the lava pit.
Doesn't it?
Hey, 13. Lucky number 13.
Flirting?
Flirting. I like 11, but it doesn't work with 13.
Flirting, I mean,
Flirting.
Flirt.
Nice.
flirting. I mean, it just kind of makes sense, right?
Oh, it was almost a natural 20.
Oh,
No. So I actually have a quick question for you.
Hmm.
So you did the thing. Who was the first group of people? Was it the D&D people that found out first?
The first person that I told was a best friend from high school.
Fair enough.
Second person I told was JR,
Good.
who was surprisingly supportive.
Yeah. No, he's a good.
And honestly, I was nervous, and I never said anything to the wider D&D group, but particularly when
Yes.
Andrew
Oh. Yeah.
mentioned his kids, I was like, oh, so you'd be cool then. So so I'm safe with you. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. I don't think very few other people from that D&D group do know. Harvey and Josh both know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one else from that group does know as far as I'm aware. But the group, the One Piece group, they do know. And they've known me by 2 different names, so it's nice and confusing.
Wait, hang on. You mean like another name?
Yeah, at one point, after I sort of went by Joseph for a bit,
Yeah.
I had another name that just would not leave me alone. Like, it was just, it's like it was standing behind me, just like as close as it could be all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it was just sitting in the back of my brain constantly, and it was so loud that I was like, all right, you know what? I'll try it. Why not? And that name was Milo, which I think it still fits.
Yeah.
But I've relegated it to a middle name at this point. Or at least, if it will be my first name, then it will not be the name that I usually go by, if that makes sense. You know how some people just go by their middle name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of thing.
Funnily enough, it's a bit of an old-fashioned thing to do.
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know. I kind of like the.
I think Milo's a cool name. I think Joseph's a very cool name as well.
Thank you. It's weird when you get to name yourself because you start caring about the structure of your name, if that makes sense. So, like, for me, does Milo Joseph sound better, or does Joseph Milo sound better with the last name that I will be changing as well? I'm just like re-rolling my identity.
Let me just do this for you. What was the other one? Milo, name, meaning. Okay, so Milo is merciful soldier of Germanic background.
Pretty accurate.
Joseph is he shall add, or God shall add. Joseph is masculine name. Hebrew boasting great prominence in many religious texts. Yosef, God shall add. Joseph represents several beloved and just figures in history, of course. That's all good. The reason I was doing that is because Mitchell means a short loaf of bread.
It does.
So like
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. My brother's name is Mitchell, and his name is Mitchell because my grandmother's maiden name was Mitchell. She was very Scottish, so.
Nice.
Very Scottish.
Very Scottish. Where is it now? Oh, gift from. Here we go. Yeah. So it's. If you keep going back, it's who is God, gift from God, and then it's referring to a short loaf of bread, like a bun in the oven, like a pregnancy. But in the book that my parents used, it literally says a short loaf of bread, and I was like, so let me get this straight. You're going down the M names. You get to Mark, it says God of War. Get to Matt, and it's like man of courage and giant penis size. And then you get down to Mitch, it says short loaf of bread, and you're like, that's the one. That's the one we want. We want. Does it say dumpy balding guy? That's the one we want. Nailed it. I was like, son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. I love my name.
No, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. There are some names in my family that are a similar sort of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of have to wonder why they were picked. One in particular, Craig.
Yeah.
Do you know what
No.
Craig?
Happy
It
to.
means a rock.
Can you smell what Craig is cooking?
It's
Rock.
it's a rock.
Rock.
Like I think it's Irish. Like,
yeah, Scottish Gaelic Welsh.
If you say Craig in it's
Crag.
rock.
It's literally like in D&D, like Cragbourne Mountains sort of thing. It's Rocky Mountain.
So funny.
That's amazing. Craig.
So funny. Meanwhile, from the same family, there's also Jason. You know, like the Greek hero Jason.
Jason the Argonaut, yes. And Lord in Salvation, healer.
So funny. It's like the same. It's the same juxtaposition as Mufasa and Scar, because Scar's original name is like trash in Swahili.
What?
It's so mean.
Is that for real?
Hootie! Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I have
Yeah.
to say hi to Hootie. Hootie. I'm chatting to Joseph at the moment, or Joey. The only other person I put in top tier role player, like right now. You would have met Hootie, wouldn't you? Through Nova and JR and stuff.
Quite possibly, yes.
Quite possibly, she's amazing. But yeah, so both of you at some stage are going to play Lancer in my game.
Very cool of you to decide that for me.
You are welcome. Yeah, now that's just how it works. I tell people what's happening and they have to do it. What I've been looking at is
going to happen, and they're there for it.
So Hootie, we've been talking absolute shit. I don't know how to share this to you. Create invite.
Oh,
Hoff. Bam. I sent you an invite. Feel free to chat. I don't know how it works. I clicked invite. I don't know. Oh my god, it worked! Hootie. Joey, Hootie.
Hello, nice to meet you. Again, maybe.
Oh wait, does she not have permissions? Hang on, I'll make sure she gets permissions. I feel so bad if she doesn't have permissions.
What have you done?
Hi, Joey.
There we go. Hello.
Yo.
It was set to the wrong. I just had someone beep boop bub on my computer, so it was set to the wrong microphone.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
good,
that I hate when that happens.
Yes.
So
People
Hootie
touching things, and then it's just not where it should be. Oh god.
never beep boop stuff. Never beep boop stuff.
What?
You're not allowed to beep boop Hootie stuff. You know,
No. Only Hootie beep boops Hootie stuff.
Exactly right. So, hang on a second. Let me just bring this at chat among mates. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Lancer.
Hey, have you been talking about? Oh lord.
I've been looking at... Ah, here we go. Gun range. This is my first little map thing that I'm going to be using. So, when we
Nice.
play Lancer, it's going to be one of the first training sessions that people do. Bam.
Wait, Lancer is a shooter? I thought they walked up around like point.
Well, it's in
Point.
mechs.
Oh god.
It's in mechs as well, and like in space and all sorts of cool shit. But
But it's not. But it's not a lance. Like you don't go around. Oh god.
oh no. Oh well, you do just in giant mechs like Gundam Wing.
I think you can. Is the option to have something like a lance?
Yes, there's a thermal lance.
That's
Let me
right. There is.
Is that what we call a light sword?
It's an interesting name for a lightsaber.
Yeah, but it's a heat saber. It's completely different.
Yeah.
Why is it? Why have I got my rewards up?
Call
Hang
it
on a sec.
a laser stick. It's not the same.
It's not save. Does it have a blade? No. Where is this compendium? Licenses, frames. That's what we want. Hopefully, I've got pictures of these things. So Tokugawa, Drake, Relay, Tatsuga. Where is it? We want one of the cool ones. What are the cool ones? Morning Cloak.
Oh yeah, those ones are.
Let me just hide the pic.
ridiculously powered. Just insane.
So basically,
Damn.
we're going to be playing all this cool shit. So you will at some stage
Damn.
run around with a rifle and do hacking missions and shit. But then at other stages you'll be going around blowing shit up with giant rocket launchers and
Oh, I had a Nelson. I remember that.
rocket fists.
Yeah.
So what's been going on, Hootie? So Hootie kept me safe when I was in Denmark.
Very true.
She protected my virginity. She said, "Keep away, you
I
Viking."
don't know how much help you need. I'll be honest.
She went back in time. There we go.
That's so brutal.
That I guess that's one way to put it.
It's just so mean to be like, you don't need help protecting that, bro.
That was very mean. Absolutely to my heart. I just quickly say something to just get over it.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I'll be.
You wouldn't need protection. You'd just say, "Wait, mate," and people would run.
Yeah.
I just go,
Just open
"Hey,
your mouth
how
and
you
people-
doing?"
Friend.
Oh god, it's so much fun. But no, the what is the booking schedule like? Is this a good time for you, Hootie? If I was to book in for you guys, or is this the worst time possible?
Well, today's a holiday. That's the only reason why
Oh.
I'm home on a Monday at this time.
Oh, okay, okay.
That would do it.
That's right, because it's morning.
But
Our night's your morning. So like right now it's like 9 a.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Oh, you're only 6 hours behind.
Yes. That's because it's summer. When it's winter, I'm 2 more hours behind.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, we were just about to talk about either. See, I'm going to do the thing, Joe. I'm going to do the thing. We're going to talk about either Israel Palestine, the glass ceiling for women, or video games and Lancer.
Option 3, please.
Is that because you don't care about the children in Palestine or the Israel having a right to live, or women? You don't care about women?
What? You fucker.
No.
Sorry, I wanted to see if it worked as a bit, just to make people feel guilty. Oh god, it's so much fun. So
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't care about 1 and 2, but I just find 3 more fun.
3 is definitely
Priorities, man.
more fun. Oh, 100%.
Priorities.
You need to have fun. Oh, also, Joey, can I tell?
You have good to
Can I-
prioritize.
Can I tell Hootie about the special thing you told me?
What a special thing.
There's a really special thing. The campaign I ran was the best one that Joey's ever been in.
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
Yes, it was.
I mean, mine wasn't a campaign. Do we call ours a campaign? It was like a one day situation. It
Yeah.
was still the best, but like whatever.
We did it.
Like, it was still the best, but is it a campaign?
Actually, no. I've got it. Where is it?
Is it just a very good one-off?
It was.
It was a
amazing.
very
It
good
was
one-off.
It was good. Oh god, Nova, where is your goddamn page? Nova, stop
Oh,
putting
I
your
got it.
Discord page.
I know what you're looking for.
He's putting his Discord page
I
in stupid spots. Damn it, Nova.
I know what you're looking for.
I'm looking for the thing. I want to show off the
I know
thing.
what you're looking for. I know
Where
what
is
you're
it?
looking for.
Ah!
I know what you're looking for. I got you.
I'm gonna have to like zoom in on my
I got you. I got
You got me? You got me?
At least someone does.
So, no, I'm about to share it. I'll save that.
I mean,
in-
look at your DMs.
Oh, wait,
I'm pretty sure I got you.
Yeah, I can just do it this way, can't I? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go. Ready?
I finally come to that realization, dude.
I'm getting
What?
beat down. Leave me alone. Okay. So
I'm a
this
bully, dude.
this
Find
is
out.
a graphic novel summation of. Is that actually coming up on the screen? I just realized I might not have it on. It is.
Yes. I see it.
What am I looking at?
So
You are looking at 8 hours straight ADHD hyperfocus in GIMP.
So, Hootie and Nova started working at Bunnings. Then zombies came out of nowhere and started attacking them. They escaped with Bruce Campbell from Armies of Darkness. They fought their way through the store, through the back. They met Ash, who offered them a ride. Hootie says, nah, fuck this. Jumps in a basic bitch pink G-Wagon. Where both Nova and Ash join her seconds later as Ash's car runs out of gas.
What the fuck?
Nova got pulled out the back window, and in saving him, Ash turned bad. Nova jumped out of the car, defending himself as Hootie kept driving, swinging the car around. Hootie drove over all the bad guys. Nova jumped out the back car window as he was pulled out. Get in, losers. We're going shopping.
This is some like top tier Photoshop. This is.
It's
so
amazing,
incredible.
isn't it?
This is the.
I had fun.
I think this is the best.
When I saw this, I literally cried because it summed up everything so fucking well. Nova and Hootie picked up some dudes on the way because they say they have a shit ton of money. One claims to be from the future, yet he doesn't understand the memes. The other monster
Oh.
hunters claim that the first is okay. Phil, Timmy, and Nigel was a rad addition to the party. After picking up some strange from the future and some weapons from the now, Nova happily sits at his big boy gun on top of the basic bitch wagon. Who knew that Hootie's garage would prove so resourceful? Hootie, I was like, oh, where would you guys go to get guns? And she's like, I'm going to my dad's place. He's got like an
I'm going to my house.
He's going to my house.
I'm going home.
So I just grabbed all the...
Well,
What do you mean?
that's...
I am Agent 47. Like, I have a shed full of guns. What do you mean?
It's honestly the best solution. I've just got them.
My foster dad is a forest knight, so he has like
He's got
Oh,
everything.
fair.
chainsaws and hacksaws and I don't fucking know. Also a couple of rifles and so on and so forth.
Worst comes
By the
to
way,
worst.
Forest Knight is like one of the coolest titles you can have, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
green
straight up.
and dangerous. And what a road trip? What's a road trip without tunes? We don't know either. That's all we hear for the car is, Mamma Mia, here we go again. How can I resist you? Good old Mamma Mia.
Exactly.
And then
I do
and then a massive kaiju fucking beast turns up. All the zombies, it rises up like hundreds of feet. They try to escape, split the red karaoke group apart. The gang did some cool shit, but sadly Mr. Tentacle succeeded in splitting up the group. Luckily the grenade launcher, with a bit of teamwork, Mr. Tentacle got blown to smithereens.
Okay, can I just say I love the phrase "some fugly idiot tentacle hentai beast."
I know, right?
That's
Did I write that?
You did.
him.
And then the
Oh.
last bit, because you can see there's
Epic.
missile grenade launcher going into the hentai beast and blowing it up. And then you
Yep.
can see Nova laying there rolling some dice. And then another shot from the missile goes down towards Nova. And it says, sadly, Nova failed his last death save and became the sickness.
Yep, that you see how by over the dice there are two crosses and a line.
That's
It's because
the
he
death
already
save.
at that point. Yeah, so at this point he had already failed 2 death saves and he had 1 more left.
Yeah.
And he turned into a zombie. And then they got the sickness. And luckily the grenade launcher had more shots and Hootie never liked Nova anyway. That's the fucking like icing on the cake.
I did that. I did that. I wrote that. I'm mean, apparently. Fuck.
But like, this is what I mean, Joey. Like, I was playing with him, and like we're playing, and I'm like, all right, guys, I'll get you to roll a dex save, and Hootie's like, natural 20. Nova's like, natural 1. I'm like, oh god, this is so much fun. And then something happens, it's like, I'll get you to do this, and Nova's like 2, and Hootie's like 19. Just the whole way
And this
through.
was the
One's rolling amazing.
duality entire way through. Like this was the duality.
It was good.
Duality.
That's what you want in a game. You just want that shit to happen.
Oh,
I when I ran a game for Joey, one of the things I did in the game was that bad that it made me consider the damage that you can do to people while you're DMing. And at one point, I almost called her to say, "Listen, you know, you're not aware of what's going on, but the things that were happening may not be as they appear." But basically, made one of her characters feel very guilty, and it turns out it was just a big extortion scheme to get money off their character.
oh god, yes.
It was brilliant.
It was pretty rough.
It was pretty rough.
Rough.
Yes.
But
It was. Yeah.
it was fun. But yeah, the it's hard because I really enjoy playing both those games. Are like my favorite games of D&D that I've run ever.
Ours was just a one shot, so I guess you can have a favorite one shot and a favorite campaign.
Exactly right. But like, let me just. Where is this? So I actually tried to do a serious campaign.
You?
Where is this? I
Point.
don't know how to do this.
What even is the point in doing a serious campaign? Like,
Well,
you should do this out of everybody mod. Like, even the quote unquote serious campaign that like we met through was 90% fucking around. Like, you know.
well, I was
I
trying.
really enjoyed it being ADHD and D because like it went quick and I could focus and I didn't have to sit there and listen to a shit ton of lore. It was so much fun.
Fair enough.
That's what
And
it's
then it
about.
wanes in the darkness.
So like,
And
basically
it
this
brightens up
this
again and you put all your
campaign,
energy into it.
they were just having a
And slowly
PvP,
you see just pulsing.
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden
Wake up inside the lab.
they wake up. They're in a library, so it was all a dream.
Wow.
They wake up, library. There's like bugs crawling into their skin, and they're rolling con saves and shit, and they don't know what's going on.
Awful.
You wake up covered in dust. You look over at your friend.
Let me just
I
turn
mean,
off
you
this
know,
music. I just
great.
realized it's been playing this whole time.
You look and you see machinery
Thinking about
whirring
being in that
around, building
situation.
a body.
Awful.
You see
Yeah.
as this
But it was really bad.
all forged
I'll close,
carcass gets larger and larger around the crystal.
I'll close that for now.
And I'd like.
What?
Good.
But like I had little things on my screen telling me to
I'll get
like
you to
wait
both
3
reduce
seconds
your hit
after saying
points.
something, and I was trying to build
Down
tension,
to-
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
had scary
it's
music
enough.
playing and all sorts
Shivers,
of
this
stuff.
is hectic.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Yes.
it
That's
worked.
26.
That's cool.
You guys realize that you are getting weaker.
So literally, they're just losing health, and they don't know why. They're getting closer and closer to death, and they're rolling saves, and they don't know what the fuck's going on. By the end of that campaign, not even the end, 3 sessions or 4 sessions later, there was like 4 characters named I, me, you, him, it, or something like that. And then there was like all these. It got so fucking loopy, and there was like time travel backwards and forwards, and this is happening, and that guy gets killed with explosives, and all of a sudden it went from a serious campaign to look, Mitchell's off his meds again. And I really wanted to be able to run a serious campaign, and I realized it's just not for me.
I mean, it's just like it's not fun if you're not having fun. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
when you're a player, you can tell when your DM is not having fun with what they're running, and it does make the experience like actively less enjoyable. Just
Yes.
for everyone involved, really. Like, yeah, there's not really any other way to put that.
hell yeah.
Nope.
Well, you know, I still had fun when I was scaring people. It's just that when I came back, I forgot I was doing the whole serious thing. And I was like, and that's when old mate does this. And yep, all this stupid stuff's happening. So
to be
like,
fair,
yeah.
even in goofy campaigns, you have managed to scare the shit out of me before. In goofy Wildmount campaign, and in Aralas, both. And usually it was just from an encounter that was like partway through, we would all just collectively shit our pants because we realized, oh, we did not really know what we were signing up for when we got here. Fuck.
Yeah,
like I remember playing Nora, and the town that was full of zombies who were like workers for the railway.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Like because they had died from being overworked and all this sort of stuff, and like working in dangerous conditions, and to get around having a workforce that like, you know, wanted rights and shit like that, the company just hired a necromancer to be like, yep, come here, yeah, get back up, keep going.
Honestly,
Oh, that's funny.
that was one of
actually
my
so
favorite
fun.
things, to watch people's reactions, because they'd go to town and they're like, they're using dead bodies, and people are like, would you rather them use live ones?
Yeah, no, that was the thing, is it was like, it was messed up on multiple levels. Like, there were so many levels of, this is just so fucking not okay. Yeah, it was
sounds
wild.
like it.
That was one of my psychic experiments gone wrong.
Ah.
I like to find
Oh
out how people think. But yeah, the I think it was JR when I think it was either JR or Sky. They went up to a guard and they're like, there's necromancers using zombies outside of town. And he's like, mm-hmm. He goes, and we're gonna go kill them. Mm-hmm. He goes, don't you feel obligated to come? He goes, right. Now this is gonna sound weird, but you said it's outside of town. And what was my position? Town guard.
God.
Town guard.
Yeah.
I get paid how much? 2 silver a day? Yeah, no, fuck no.
Not paid to do that, mate.
I'm not
Like,
like if I was an out of town guard in charge of maybe stopping zombies, maybe.
yeah.
But no, I'm a town
Yeah.
guard, out of town.
Yeah.
Not fucking
That
interested.
was
Go
the
fuck yourself.
Yeah. Right, that was the funny thing, because I remember Sky's character being a bit of a scoundrel who would play on other people's, like, morality.
Yeah.
Like, he was a bit of a, little bit of a manipulator. So,
Little bit.
like, it was clear he thought he was gonna play into this, like, aren't you supposed to be the hero of the town? And this dude was like, no.
No, I get paid
How much do you
shillings.
fucking pay me? Like, what? I'm not paid to do that. I'm paid to stand here. If a fight starts, I do something about it. That's it. That is all I'm paid to do. Stand here and wait for a fight to start. That's it.
There's
Like,
that.
I do my job, no less, no more.
yeah, exactly.
Where is it? I don't know where. I don't know if it's on Spotify. I actually listened to Adventures in Arrowless the other day. Like I was going through all my old stuff and I was gonna edit stuff down. And I found the first episode and it literally has 30 minutes in it where it's like, all right, guys, I gotta do this. Don't worry, I'll edit this out later. I've just got to do this. And it's 30 minutes of you guys talking, going, I bet you 100 fucking % he doesn't remove this. And then it's like just absolute, like, there's no fucking way he's going to remember to remove this. He is literally just going to, like, put the whole thing online as it is. And it's up there. It's up there. It's possibly.
Wait, where?
No.
Hang on,
We
let
know
me-
Wait, is this something I can listen to?
Yeah,
This?
yeah. Hang on. Am I...
Why have you never told me this?
Because I don't remember things.
You have to understand, once
Dummy.
they're out of line of sight, they're gone. They stop existing.
Streaming
This is the
Yes.
ADHD.
Among Mates
This is
D&D,
the
is
way.
this it?
I know. Same. Welcome to the club.
Here we go.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know one thing that Mudbrew has not said yet about our Danish adventures? We have matching D100s now.
Oh, I got that right here.
Oh.
I also got a giant cursed die.
Hell yeah.
We got matching D100s.
Matching D100s and my cursed die that I usually use for D&D, this one.
It was so funny that your boss was not cursed with it, though.
Oh, she was
Oh yeah, you got the small matching one as well.
yeah, that's
No, what
the
is-
real curse. I'll roll them both now. I'll see which one's more cursed. Okay, so to let you know, the big one got a 7. The
Yes.
little one got a natural 1.
Eh. So the little one is ultra cursed.
It's ultra
Wow,
cursed.
that
It's-
is.
Like this
mega
is the one that
cursed.
I rolled 3 natural 1s when I was playing for JR's campaign, and he had to basically rewrite the game so my character stayed alive.
I forgot about that.
That's funny.
That was
That-
so funny.
The I actually was talking to my mate Valiant the other day, who by the way is very very talented. And I have no idea why he hangs out with me apart from we're both cool dudes. But he is
Well, he does need someone to base the village idiot on.
Fuck yes, I hope so. Honestly, I'd be so honored. If anyone wants to make a village
Holy
idiot
shit, did you
character
base
and
this
name it
guy off
Mod,
my
I would be
idiot?
so honored.
I'll take that into
Yeah,
consideration.
please do.
When
I mean, I have no players, but I will
Hey,
remember that.
don't worry, I can be your village idiot in person.
Ah,
But yeah,
perfect.
when I was oh, what was
I love
I
how
was
that
chatting
just
to
came
Valiant
to me
about it,
naturally
and
without
he was
even
saying
thinking.
about how everyone's first character that they make for D&D,
Mhm.
that the first one they really play with, it's actually when you play with it like for a while in a campaign and it dies, it's actually quite emotional because often because it's your first character and you haven't put your walls up yet, so much of yourself goes into the character and you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as he's saying this, I'm flashing back to a moment in a campaign I played with Joey and JR where like the most powerful wizard in the land cast a spell that killed himself to make a pillar fall a little bit slower. And like everyone in the party is like, they're at a funeral and everyone's like, oh, this is so sad. And my character's just like, absolute fucking
What?
idiot.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like blowing up at me. And I'm
To
like,
be fair.
I'm not saying he's an idiot. I'm role playing that my character's not dealing with it. So he's focusing on something small to make a joke about it to get himself through the pain of losing a friend. And
Yeah.
it wasn't until Valiant said that I was like, that is such a Mitch thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
when my mum passed, I'm at the hospital.
Mhm.
Me and her are telling jokes non-stop.
Yeah.
I'd stop in after work, like she's on chemo, she's not long left, sort of thing. And I'd stop in,
Yep.
I'm like, oh, still going? Spewing. Ah, making it take a while here. Really bunging on.
Really dragging this one out, aren't
Dragging
you?
it out, just want the attention. Just absolutely, just like, you say it because rather than facing the horrible stuff, you tell jokes and it sort of goes past. So you
Yeah,
focus on something
this
small that's
there,
true.
there's actually a phrase for that. Did you know?
Really?
Possibly.
Yeah, coping with jokes.
Coping
True.
with jokes. It better be a really cool phrase.
That is the phrase, coping with jokes.
That's we can do better than that.
How about just cope?
It's a
Well,
coping.
I do have someone saying
Copenism.
jokes are my copium.
Copium. Nice.
Copium. That's a good one.
Copium
Yeah.
meaning
the,
2 words.
I don't know
A
it.
fictional drug that one consumes after suffering a loss, defeat, or disappointment. Copium. I like it. I like it.
Yep.
Black humor copium. Let's see if we can go with that.
I love that it automatically says, what does copium mean on Twitch?
On Twitch specifically. I don't care what
Yeah.
it means anywhere else. I just want to know what it means on Twitch.
Yes.
Kata isn't broken copium. Oh my
Katarina.
god. Oh god. Oh yeah. I feel so sorry for the youth of today. This is legal.
Why?
This is Legal Legends stuff.
Buddy,
Buff
this is
Stridebreaker copium.
old.
So,
This is old slang, bro.
but like,
This isn't even new anymore.
no, but like the fact you have to say copium means that like people have got to the point where they don't interpret text as it may have been said. You have to actually write copium so people know, yeah.
Oh, because you're thinking that cope could be read as coke.
Well, no, they're saying instead of like saying Katarina isn't broken, but you're joking because she's fucking broken. You got to actually write copium after. It's like,
luckily, no. If
I
have
know.
never done that, luckily. Holy
It's like
shit,
when I tell
you-
my jokes, I generally don't say it's a
Yeah,
joke.
see,
I'll just say something that sounds really, really stupid, and then move on.
If people, I'll be like Sheldon. If people don't like grab that it's a joke, I'll go Bazinga.
Okay, no, Bazinga's good. I'll give you Bazinga. Bazinga's amazing.
Did you just say Basinga is a Macium?
I wish I did. Oh god, that would
I
have been
heard
so
Basinga is a Macium. That's what I
Amazium.
heard.
Hang on. I'm gonna add Amazium is now in the Lancer campaign, and that is a mineral. Because that sounds amazing.
Amazium is not. I'm so sorry.
Amazium and copium. They're the two main minerals required. Minerals
I forgot
required for printing.
The biggest problem with you being a DM is you have too much power.
Yes.
Is it a problem though, or is it just flavor?
It sure can be.
What
Sure
was it?
can be
No.
when he decides
Hang
to
on.
ruin my
Let's see
life
if
in
we
a
can
few
get this. Let's see if we
He
can get
doesn't
this.
tell me jokingly.
Well, at least then it will be an eventful day, right?
Within reason. And let's see if we can get this. 30. I'll go over here. I'll go. So we had pun names in Adventures in Arillus. So we had
Fun names.
no more rail. They were all homonyms.
Yeah.
Homonyms?
Homonyms, which means they sound the same, but they're spelled differently.
Yeah.
So there was
Okay,
there was an
just,
ore
it sounds
company.
like it sounded like you said homo names, and I was like, no.
Terrence. Homo
Oh my
names.
God.
Terrence.
Turns out he's secretly
Mod.
really homophobic.
Well,
So no more rail. No more rail. I can't remember the rest of them. I think we had 7.
No more ale.
No more ale. Yeah, that was good. So there was a
wait, what are we finding puns for?
So basically it was in the podcast in one tiny frontier town that was developing rail using zombies to futurize this place. There was a company in charge of the rail, and they were the gnome ore rail. So they were responsible for mining. It was owned by gnomes, and it was a rail company. Then there was a protest group that was against the rail company that was called No More Rail.
Wait, does this mean that when they've actually built a set of rails, right? When this gnome company has built the rails?
Yeah.
Do they put up a sign that goes railed by gnome?
Well, bang. They do now.
Railed by gnomes. Oh,
Oh, I love
I mean,
that.
come on, that was like, come on.
That's what it's about.
Like,
you're just gonna
this section got railed by gnomes.
Railed by
Oh,
gnome.
I'm with 100%. I actually like railbag gnome. That's a better word, but
I mean that you can have why
railed
not
by
both?
gnomes.
Los dos.
That is a whole new thing. So there's the rail was railed by gnomes, but then there's also a adult film company called Rail by Gnomes.
Oh, the spare time side hustle company, got it.
Yeah.
No, but like, you know, when you have a section of like I don't know how many kilometers and those rails are made by this company, railed by gnomes. This piece of land got railed by gnomes.
Yeah, and then there's a subgroup of people that are in a help group, and then gnomes that are by that got railed, so that's railed by gnomes. Well, they're bisexual, but they also got railed.
I mean, good for them.
Well, you know, hey, they started the group. I didn't. I just came across the pun name. But basically, the fun thing was there was actually 2 protest groups in the same alley. One called No More Ale against alcohol, as in ale.
Okay.
One called No More Rail. One had the protest the guys wanted to go to, but the other one had the best sugar cookies. So a lot of people went to one protest group, grabbed a whole of the cookies, and then ran across the alley to the other one. But this is how stupid it gets when you're playing D&D. This is basically it.
I miss it. I miss it so much.
Okay, let me just I'll send over a message. Okay.
Well, he'll be traveling a bunch in the next like couple of the rest of this month, I think.
Okay. Well, I'll do it this way. Ready? I'll just say.
If you do it in the server, he will not see it. Just warning you.
Well,
You have to private message him
Yeah.
because he's that old.
I'll do it here and then I'll private message him as well.
Yeah.
Nova.
Like he didn't even see all the, all the
Bitches.
hacked messages that the rest of you kind of noticed and commented on. No one else, he didn't see them. I had to delete all of them because he didn't notice. He doesn't. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, where he's on stream and you and I had been talking for like an hour in that box, and he's like, "We should probably do like a D&D game," and we're like, literally been talking about it in your chat and in Discord for the last hour. What? To be fair, he does do a million things at once, so that's fair enough.
Old man Nova born.
I keep forgetting that he's older than me. It freaks me out because he looks so much younger.
His marriage is as old as me. When I was born, he got married, and his youngest daughter is like
Amazing.
a month older than me. Like she's a month younger than me.
What the?
Maybe it's not his oldest daughter. Has he been to Denmark?
No. Him? No.
Now I'm confused. How old are you?
I just turned 25. He's 34.
What?
Yes.
Joey's used to being the youngest by a mile.
I'm 26.
Ha! Oldie.
Congratulations, you're no longer the youngest in the room. Hang on, I'll open up Tailspire and I'll play some metal music for you.
Oh, cheers. That's yep.
Can't
that'll-
beat the metal.
Yeah. At my office, people thought I was way younger though.
Yeah, I usually get talked to as if I'm still in high school, so that's
Hello?
cool.
Hello.
Yo, how you doing?
Oh, for
Hey.
me, it's more like I'm an apprentice, so they thought I was 20 because they're not used to like apprentices being younger than 20.
Fair enough.
Fizz, so we're currently streaming right now, but you're welcome to stay because we're literally just chatting.
Thank you for telling me. I've been watching,
Oh, okay.
and Hoff or Hootie or
Hootie, yeah.
you said you're 25 and he's 34, and he had a kid when you were
No,
born.
he's
That means
43.
9. Oh, okay.
That makes.
It was just verbal
that makes a little
dyslexia,
bit more
or I.
sense.
Did I say 3-4, not 4-3?
Yes, that's
Either-
why I was like, what
Ah.
in the whole shit?
I
No.
Maybe I heard it wrong.
He's 4-3. He's 4-3.
I'm like, he's trolling you so hard, and I don't know who this other girl is, but
There's no way.
I honestly was just like,
43.
yeah.
I was blown
Well,
away,
I'm
man.
Danish, and in Denmark you say 3 and 40. Okay, so I guess that's why I came out wrong.
And that's because it's a Germanic language. 21,
Ja.
23.
Halt
43.
Oh. Hang on,
43.
let's do this.
I've had German for way too many years for that to be a flex.
I'm a little bit sad actually that no one appreciated me telling Mitch to shut up in German.
Halt die Klappe.
Yeah, halt die Klappe.
Hat die Gift.
The main thing I know is
It's better in
hat
Danish.
dragen.
Shut up is better in Danish. Halt die Klappe sounds kind of funny.
Yeah.
In Danish, it's hold Gift.
Halt
It
gift.
sounds like
Oh,
hold the
nice.
clapper, like your
It does.
yapper.
It does sound like that. Yeah. In English,
Yeah.
it's a little more boring. It does have a little bit more of a bite to it though. It's shut the fuck up, which it doesn't always
Halt
get
kæft.
the warmest response, but
Hold Gift doesn't either.
Hey Fizz.
I've found a new like favorite thing to shout at people. As like it sounds like an insult, but it kind of isn't. When people Like when you're gaming and you want to shout at people.
Mhm.
You go. Du bist eine Teletubby-Zurückwinker.
Clip it! Clip it! That's amazing. What was that?
What? You are what?
Du bist eine Teletubby-Zurückwinker.
I did not take enough years of German for that. I'm gonna be
Long
honest.
story short, you're so dumb that you waved back at the Teletubbies on TV.
Hey,
Wow, that's so.
Yeah.
That is so
That's
specific.
amazing!
That's
Oh, that's so
specific.
good.
You're so stupid. You engage in children's media. Like, oh, what?
And your wave back, it's so much better.
That's holy shit.
Oh my god,
Wait, what? I mean, that's what my supervisor told me, and I've been laughing my ass off since.
it's a great
It's the
fucking-
best.
Yeah, it's a great phrase.
Du bist eine Teletubby-Zurückwinker. Ein Teletubby backwaver, technically, if you want to be.
Teletubby back waver.
Yeah.
I actually think it sounds almost funnier in English.
I know.
You fucking Teletubby back waver.
Well, yeah,
Guys,
because like back as in back to you, not back as in like your
I
back.
get
you know?
it, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Insult.
Yeah.
That in Lancer, if someone calls you a Teletubby back waver,
That's
that
the
is like
greatest
the
insult,
worst
man.
insult.
Yeah. Why?
that's the password. when like the key code asks you the password, you have to ask the key code what its password is, or you have to ask it back.
Oh,
Backward
it's the solution to some kind of puzzle.
Oh yes, yeah. It just keeps flashing images, but when it flashes Tinky Winky, you have to wave,
There you go.
and it opens the door. Wave at Teletubby and enter. Bello. Oh my god. But no, the
Oh,
so Fizz is actually
if
the
you-
one responsible for the million names in the Face of Change campaign that made my brain explode.
Snooze.
yeah, right.
Yes,
What was it?
Stop.
I can't even explain it to you.
I,
I
me,
was
we,
me.
they.
I was a lot of things. I had like all the pronouns.
Made it fucking
None.
impossible
was-
to DM. I was like, so he looks
Yeah.
at you. It's like, who? What?
I thought I was over there. No, I is over
Yes.
there, but he
Yeah.
is not. He's on the other side with that
It
guy.
got so bad by the
Oh,
end.
that's so funny.
It broke my fucking
actually-
brain.
I saw a skit of someone actually having those names, but like in a game of Among Us.
Yes. I remember when
It started out
that got really
innocent
big.
enough. Like I was just IO, like a robot, right?
Mhm.
But they called me I for short. And then somehow I got another consciousness in me, so I might have become like we or us. And it
Oh,
just
God.
kept growing. And then I summoned something to look exactly like me, and it needed a name. So maybe it was they. I don't know. And it happened like naturally and got totally absurd by the end. And nobody knew who was doing what.
But that's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, and a good thing happened. There was a
Chaos.
character in it named Nova, and they got fucking
Oh
murked.
god. Well, you do know if you ever make when you make a character called Nova, if at any point someone says, "Oh God," in or out of character, you gotta say, "Yes, my son."
Yes, my son.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
because
That's
that's
what
what
he
he literally does. If
every
anybody
single
says,
time.
"Oh God," he'll say,
Yes,
"Yes."
my son.
How
I'm
can I
here.
help you? Exactly.
The I'm well aware of that tendency because when he did it, I was like, I thought I was the only person that did that.
Nope. But I started doing it afterwards.
It is very addictive.
Holy shit. Very. Also very annoying.
Oh,
I
where's
would
it?
have gotten
But-
beat so
That's gonna
bad.
be a mad problem if if I ever go back into a church.
Yes.
I don't know that they would take that lying down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll take it
either
lying
they
down.
wouldn't or they will take it down, ruffling.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter where it's with who
You get murdered
and whether
at
it's
church.
consensual or not.
Damn.
If you do it at church,
Yeah. He does not ask for consent for that one. He just does it. It's so much fun.
the
People are so confused the first times they hear it, though.
You know what you should do to fuck with people? Is just believe it's real.
What?
Huh?
Yeah. So when they call you God or whatever, and you're like, "Yes, my son," they just start acting like they're talking to God. Like you can make a whole cult around this in the game. The second it happens, now the person believes that
Fuck
God is
yeah.
speaking through you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how you get into the cult. Like now you're just in a cult and you can't get out.
yes, my
motherfucker.
son. Roll persuasion. This dude 100% is God.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Yep.
Lord.
Yeah. That's the guy.
Lord.
I actually,
He is him.
I was chatting to Luke the other day. I'm trying to chat to people every Monday if I'm not playing, but I was chatting to Luke the other day, and we were talking about a campaign, how fun it would be to do a campaign where like you're all like real young Padawan Jedis or like super low level, like children,
Right.
but you've got like
I'm actually
most
officially a
powerful-
Padawan.
You are. I saw that on your Discord. And you're traveling with the most powerful one in the world, like Darth Vader sort of thing. So you're going like Force Unleashed style. So you go there and they're like, try and take out that droid, and all three of you are fighting that. But then like when it gets to the Vader's turn in initiative, it cuts over to him and he's fighting like 400 battle cruisers and pulling them into each other and thousands of deaths. But then it cuts back to you guys and you're like, I attacked the rat with my knife saber. And so, and then like in the middle of doing all this stuff, he's like, good job, my son. You're doing well. And just like, he doesn't do any rolls. It's all just cinematics on the side while you do fucking nothing.
Just the
There
set
it is.
dressing.
I just really enjoyed the idea of the contrast. But then Luke was like, how
Oh.
funny would it
Proud
be
of
to do
you
that?
for what you're doing.
And then you go up in levels, but then that guy dies. And then all of a sudden you get given a guy that's like minus level 2. And so you got this tiny guy, and it's like, you're trying to keep them safe while destroying all this shit. And this little kid's like chasing around a little battle droid shooting tiny photon things at him like, pew, pew.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
be honest.
Lord.
I had a little bit of that this session that we just had today, because one of the things that is new about the crew structure is that each of us has like a what's the word, like a protege.
Oh, like a squire or an apprentice.
So yeah, like someone that we're sort of training up to at some point take over our
Yes.
position.
A Padawan.
Yeah, and I play a fishman.
Nice.
Who has a merman apprentice. And I play a juggernaut barbarian. So
You're a merman.
one of the fun things
Which
I
half
can
is
do-
human?
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
one of the fun things I can do is sink
You said yeah.
ships extremely easily, because I do double damage to structures. So all I have to do is get in the ocean and sink a battleship in one round. So it's pretty easy to do.
That,
Unfortunately, my merman protege is not a juggernaut barbarian, and so he does not quite do as much damage as I do. So he was there taking on one little ship for a couple rounds, and I sank 3 or 4 battleships in about as many rounds.
but I just very
and the whole
quickly,
time
while
I was
she's saying this,
pulling
while he's saying this, it's a one-piece campaign.
Yes. It's a One Piece D&D campaign for clarification.
I've only watched the One Piece Netflix series.
Fair enough.
What the life
It's a
one?
great series.
Yeah.
It is
I mean,
great.
I feel like it's a situation of like with books, the tip of the iceberg. But as someone who doesn't have the time, nor the time, or the not dyslexia to deal with that many subtitles for that many episodes for that long, then I feel like it I kind of have an understanding about what my friend has been nerding about for a while now.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
It's actually really.
A broad understanding.
So
Yeah.
the person running it, gosh, did an amazing job. They've actually done up all the devil fruits and everything, so whenever they find one, they actually roll to find out which one they got.
Yeah, we've had a couple of impressive ones join the crew as well. So
I don't think I've ever been sad to leave a campaign. That one, like I literally just got a devil fruit.
That
and then I
sounds
had to
like a lot of
leave.
fun.
you did.
Why did you have to leave?
It was
Schedule.
similar to why I just left the World Render one. It was just like, I don't have time. I want to do stuff. So I just had to make up a scotch.
No, fair enough.
Hey, I'm
Oh.
starting a new campaign mod. And I'm doing it in Tailspire. I said I'm starting up a new campaign and I'm doing
awesome.
it all in Tailspire.
Oh,
Yeah.
so cool, man! When is it something I'm going to be able to watch?
I mean, I'll record it for you.
Yes, please. That'd
I
be amazing.
just not gonna post it like publicly. If you guys want it, I'll give Mod the link and then he can share around.
Yes, please.
Oh fuck! I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Well, that's it, really.
Tailspire?
I'd like to practice Tailspire with somebody before we get started because I got to learn. I know how to be a player, but I don't know how to GM in Tailspire.
I don't know how to GM on Tailspire. I'm about to learn as soon as I I got all these maps because I just wanted something to play around on. But yeah, the GMing thing. I literally have been watching the guy on GM Workshop when he used to do it, and he makes everything look so seamless.
Yep.
I'm just getting better at these tabs at the side and how to manipulate them.
His name is Rakim.
I've actually never known.
I've worked with him on a couple of projects.
Oh, very cool.
And I made his overlay for his Dragonlance campaign.
I did know that. I remember him reaching out and you saying you smashed it. Yeah. But yeah, that's cool, man. When are you starting it?
Probably next month. I need an image generator for a thumbnail. I'm calling it The Light. Hold on, I gotta mute your stream because I'm echoing in my own head. So the idea is, everybody sees the light, but you're the only person in your village, or nobody believes you. Like when you look that way, it's a light right there in the sky. They don't see it, and no matter how long this has happened, whether it's just today, or you've seen it your whole life and you're 300 years old, you eventually pack up and leave your life behind to go find out what is this thing.
That's awesome.
And the reason I do this is that people have to give me an A to B, like from their starting point to the light, a travel like montage, right? So I know they went through the mountains of this.
Yeah.
Worked at a bar here to gain passage on this ship, met this captain. So this way they have a whole list of places and NPCs, and then I'm going to put it in a map program. I'm going to take all those A to B splines and splay them out like spokes on a wheel, and then I'll put them on and like fill in the map. So basically everybody gets to build their world. If you want Harry Potter University, it'll be at least in that part of the world. If you want like I don't know, elemental trains or whatever you're into, if it's all ocean and one PC,
yeah,
So this way everybody gets what they want in the world. That's the idea of it.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great way to do it. Because
it is good to have that like collaboration like very early on.
There's nothing like I love it when we do stuff like that. There's nothing like Joey's a really good example of this. When I say like, "Hey, come up with a backstory," like she'll literally give you like. Sorry, I say she because that's what it was. I got a manifesto of all family members, like the way it all happened. You know, a relationship,
So I just had
why they
a
left.
player do that to me, but it was ChatGPT, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Just you don't even remember this stuff. You can't ChatGPT me your background, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, you
It was
can.
so-
I mean,
it was so bad.
Hey,
technically you are allowed to, but it is not recommended.
in the
I
game,
mean, make life hard for GM. Do ChatGPT story. Yes.
in the
Well, it'd be
game
okay
where-
if they could follow it, you know. But like, I think less is more. If that's all you can actually handle mentally, then give me less. So, yeah, I don't know.
What if
Sorry,
I'm
go
just
ahead, Mark.
dyslexic and don't want to write it?
When Nova and Hootie were playing, we tackled backstory by just saying they were Nova and Hootie.
Yeah.
So like when they went to work at Bunnings, it was just them. And I was telling that
Nova
to
and
another
Hootie were
DM,
playing
and they
Nova
were
and
like,
Hootie.
"Didn't you think that was risky?" And I was like, "What?" And I'm like, "They're like, what if one of them died in the game? Wouldn't that be like risky? Like, what if someone?" And I was like, "Oh shit, Nova got killed both times, maybe
Whoops.
3 times."
Does that reflect poorly?
Probably more.
Probably more. Oh god.
To be fair, his on a D20, his like average roll is 5.
It was crazy. Like, Fizz,
Yeah,
you know
sometimes I
when
feel like I'm
D&D
rolling
Beyond's
with the D6.
broken, and you're sitting there going, "Oh, I think I might need to reload because it just keeps rolling ones." That was
Yep.
Nova the entire night.
He had he had like 2 14s, but then he had the rest was 1 or 2.
God, that fucking sucks.
Well, it was great for me.
Yeah.
And I yeah, me too.
Yeah, we had a great time just beating up on him.
Yeah, because I constantly rolled like 15 plus, and he constantly rolled like 10 minus 10 and under.
Will you like
Perfectly
PvP in?
balanced, all things should be.
No, yes,
Well,
no.
Technically, yes,
we,
because you blew him up with a grenade launcher.
Being
But
dominated and
he had-
True.
by
That's funny.
Here we go.
He wasn't exactly fighting back.
DM extraordinaire.
Yeah, he'd turn
you
into
follow
a
that
zombie.
Oh.
It's
He's
fair
also
game.
co-streaming with us right now, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he you know, he started like, you know, when you see like small animals has rabies and white shit comes out of their mouth. Yeah, same shit, just black goo instead.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so bazooka, go. Well, grenade launcher, whatever.
Hey,
They'll both blow him up, to be fair.
So
Oh,
to,
I see it.
Either one
to show
will
you
hit.
how, if you have a look at the stream at
That's-
the moment,
That's
that
the other
was-
one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the other one. That
The other one, what?
so
The other campaign. Not the grenade launcher one.
that's the one.
Oh.
I forget how he got killed in that one, but that was the Die Hard version where he turned into a hamster and. That was literally just his chat was like turning him into a hamster, so we just made him a druid and he
Yes.
was a hamster.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I still want to know how to do that. Hey,
Turn him into a hamster?
oh, like how to do that with my camera because let's be honest, if this was a hamster, this would be way cuter.
It's called Snapchat filter, and it takes a lot on your computer.
It can be, yeah, it can be a bit of a strain.
Did you say Snapchat?
Wait, why? It's called Snap. Like yeah, it's Snap filters, like
Oh.
filters from Snapchat. You can put in on your stream.
Oh,
Yeah, but it is heavy for your computer to run, and if you're running your DM things at the same time, would not recommend it.
It's weird because your phone does it easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would think that like your computer could
not
just be like
live the
nothing.
same way, and yeah, but the computer camera isn't necessarily like integrated well enough and stuff like that. Like it's not same like
Yeah. It's
I
not
don't know.
like
I'm not like computery enough, but I
when
look at the
you do
size
it
of my computer and the
yeah.
size of my phone, and I'm like, you should do better, pal.
Well, when you
You
do it in
know?
your phone, you do it directly in the application where it's like its primary thing. But when you do it on your computer, you have to have like a third party app it goes through. So it goes like through 4 processes to get it live instead of just going through the one that is the application itself.
Yeah.
How
And then
is
you
it
also
that-
have to make sure OBS can catch it and so on and so forth.
How am I never the smartest person in the room? I
Uh,
get into rooms. Joey
Buddy,
joins
not
like
knowing.
instantly. Like, I was the smartest person in the room
could
till
be
Joey
so
joined,
mean
and then I had no
right now.
chance.
I could be
Uh,
so
ah.
mean to you right now. You've set yourself
ah.
up for me to be so
I don't know.
mean to you in this moment.
Roll a
Because you're not the
d20 for
smartest
smartness.
person in the room when you're alone. Damn.
No, it's good. I heard it.
Also, you are never the smartest person in a room if you aren't a person.
Oh, they're both picking on me.
Holy shit.
I will. I did.
Oh.
Literally. I was just like, I was looking at my OBS layout, and there's all this stuff that I have like laid out. You know, just stuff that I've used in other streams as a joke or whatever. And I was like, I wonder what this one is. And I pressed it, and I was like, oh shit. Some
I
big ass elf boobs.
I just love the fact that the first thing when you look up your YouTube thing, the first thing that's on there is the Evil Dead one shot.
Dude, that of all the things I've put on YouTube, that is my crowning achievement. That
It is
That
awesome.
like- all of you have played. Every single one of you has played in one of my campaigns where I just. Fizz was in the one where I tried to be serious, and by about second episode, I forgot I was being serious, and it got done.
It was so good in the beginning. I'm like, this
In
is
the
it.
beginning.
This is the campaign, and then like the squeaky
It's
toys
in
came
the
out.
beginning.
Again with the
Oh,
squeaky
Lord.
shoes.
He lures you in.
That's me. That is my DM style. My DM style is Wimplo from Kung Pao.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But I've been longing for that long-term campaign that like makes you cry.
Oh, dude.
You know, like where you really get invested in the story, and it felt like we were going there. You know,
I wanted to go.
But
no,
what if he
I
can
was
make
talk-
you cry short term?
Wink.
you like onions.
Pain, pleasure,
Did you
whatever
ju-
you
did-
desire.
Did you
Wink.
just call Mud an onion? I guess he does have many layers.
Augers are like onions.
I guess he does have many layers.
He does.
No, listen, I'm fine with like the happy, fun-free style that Mod has, right? I thought I was going into that campaign. I thought it was finally getting pulled off after so many years.
I
You
literally-
should give up. Why do you still have hope?
I talked to before you guys got on. I was talking to Joey about this. I was like, I literally said like I'd like put together like the first episode. It was like literally like tense. I had music playing. I was like, hey, I literally had little stickers put on my monitor saying like, after saying something visceral or whatever, wait 3 seconds. Like, stop talking. Stop filling the gap. So like, you feel this, bam. Let the music play a bit. Let it wash over you. This happens.
Oh.
And I was trying to set the tempo. And then as soon as we got back into it, I was so excited. I was like, and that's when the jetpack comes out and the snake turns into a chicken. And then, and people are like, oh,
Yep.
The fuck? Yeah.
oh.
And then Medusa suddenly turned you into a stone because you were taking too long. Next!
Yeah, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot. You lose your turn and you're dead. But you're back alive because time.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
I will
ashamed of
say
it.
I will say though, it really does not require seriousness for it to be a campaign that will make you cry, because at the end of the first campaign that Mod ever ran for me and a friend, the end of that was one of the most emotional end of campaigns I've ever been a part of. And that was the goofiest, stupidest, most fun and ridiculous like campaigns
How do you?
I've ever been a part of.
How did that happen?
Uh,
How do you go from like slapstick comedy to
well, that's the
actual
that's the fun
drama?
thing. Well, that's
That's
fun
the
thing,
magic
is
of Mod Brew.
Is it's because if you
Thanks,
spend
Joey. I'll
enough
send you the
time-
money.
Yeah, no worries. If you spend enough time with these people that you're constantly joking with these NPCs who like,
Yeah,
honestly, you don't really think about how much you value being around them until suddenly you're thrust into a situation where you're like, oh, we might not be able to see that person again. Like the player characters, we had adopted a goblin child. And we essentially flipped the
we got
script
little
for him.
Timmy.
He was intended to die. We could see the joke was being set up. We were going to be part of a death race. And
God.
It was a customary, like it was a big celebration. It was a festival for this town. And there was this tiny goblin boy on a bicycle. Every other competitor had like, a giant mech that looked like a spider, or like the giant puma, or like this guy had like this horribly ugly car that had giant pipes coming out the back of it. Like everyone looked like they were ready for a death race. And then there was Timmy, goblin, and his family had taken up, I think it was an entire set of the bleachers, and it was all goblins, and they had like these big signs and stuff they were all holding up, and we went and spoke to him before the race, and essentially like he communicated to us like, yeah, I'm gonna be part of the race.
Wait, what was?
And we
what was
found
little
out
Timmy riding?
Well, we found out that no other goblin who had ever entered this race had survived past the first bend.
Oh.
That was his
Okay.
dream.
So what I'm hearing is that we're definitely taking Timmy with us. So we did. We made sure that little goblin survived the entire race. The entire race. And it went through the entire city. So it was a long, long race. But we managed to
What
keep
the
him
hell were
alive
you guys racing to keep
during
up
the
with
whole
him?
time. Honestly, we
And what was he
helped
racing?
out. He was literally on a bicycle, pedaling.
Oh Lord.
So we just, we were magically inclined. So we gave him a little
Boosty boost.
a little hand.
Nice.
While we also, in very much the same style of like Vader taking down warships and stuff and smashing them into each other and all that shit, we were taking down all the other competitors while also making sure that Timmy was keeping up and staying alive. So yeah, we ended up helping him finish the race. And it was, from that sort of moment on, Timmy was like a super big part of our like way of existing in that city. And at a certain point, we went on missions that took us out of town for a bit of an extended period. We came back, and Timmy was gone, and it was rough.
Yeah,
It was
that
a
checks
whole-
out.
It was a whole thing.
It's because you boosted his ego. You made him think
it
he
was-
was like unstoppable, right? Like,
Actually, it's
I
because we left
am
him
the
alone.
best.
We left
You
him
know-
alone.
Yeah.
And his
So-
family had essentially kind of abandoned him after the races. In no small part because in the second race he kind of demonstrated some magical ability that was a bit spooky. And so his family just basically dumped him in the street. And we were like, okay, you're coming with us. We've already got an orphanage full of children whose parents we accidentally killed. So...
Hell, you make me that. You're so kind. Oh my god.
Oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That
I love the way you're
Hootie,
wording this.
guys,
That
Hootie said
was
she's
its
gonna
own
go.
thing.
Yeah,
Dude.
I sadly have a board game date, so I gotta go.
That's right.
Yeah,
you
no
win
worries.
that board game, Hootie.
We'll do that.
I will. You guys have fun.
Will do.
See you later. Good chat.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm jealous. I want a
Hey,
board game
dude,
date.
it was the sort of
Yeah.
one that at the end we literally all were just crying. Like it was just like, I was like,
Just
we're summing it up.
sobbing.
We're going through it. Like some of the things that happened in that campaign, I have no idea. Like I don't think they'll ever get reproduced by anyone, like by
Yeah.
me. Like
I
that
don't
was
think
peak.
I'll ever be able to top
Everyone
that
was so
either.
there was because you know those moments that people talk about. There was times they found a little. They'd all bonded. We had some people leave, some people join, and there was this sweet spot where I literally got into a session. I just had a huge day on the mine. Get back to the hotel. We start playing. They're at a pub, and then I'm just like this. And they're just chatting, and then they're like fighting, and I'm like, okay, they're doing arm wrestling, they're doing this, they're throwing a party, the party breaks out, then the whole town's partying, and like there's a rock band playing, and people hooking up, and there's just shit going on everywhere. And I actually, this whole conversation started because I got Joey on to apologize because I had a realization that because it was such a sandbox game, there was like a good 10 levels where they were just in town and they kept interacting with the town. It was really real. Like everything that happened, they were just, you know, this happened, investigate, something happened, time loop, this happened, all this stuff's happening. But there was other things they had to do, but they weren't leaving town. And I was like, why? And then eventually they approached me and they're like, why won't you let us leave town? And I was like, you're level 10, you have a magic car. Like, you've got 60,000 gold. You've got 100 magic items. You can leave town whenever you fucking want. And I was blowing up. I couldn't understand why they're coming at me. And it wasn't until I watched a video by the DM's lair where he's literally talking about when you sandbox mode it, you still have to give them a clear campaign, sort of like what you said, Fizz, where you got like, hey, they got a light they got to go to.
Yeah.
The first 10 levels, there was no light. So they literally were just interacting with the world and got further and further into the world and the community. So they had these, you know, they knew every town vendor, they knew the town, they knew the people, they knew each other, they knew the surroundings of the town, they knew all the, like, technology. And
So
the
all you
magic.
had to do was blow up the town and leave a hint as to who did it.
Well,
And they
actually,
would have had a clear focus on what to do.
the funniest thing in the whole campaign was actually one of our friends, JR, went away for a while because he was busy with uni and stuff. And when he came
Yeah.
back, one of the players, like the kids had just gone missing because they'd all been tricked into something. Blah, blah. They basically went off to like a Pinocchio style kids world where they never grow old sort of thing in the Fae.
Okay.
But
Yep.
basically, one of the other characters had gone off investigating. And like I had this whole storyline where this Harry Potter guy has headed off as a wizard to go investigate this and find, and he's going to come back. But JR's character comes in. Someone gives, hey Valiant, how you doing, man? Feel free to jump in chat. We're just in crit and miss. But yeah, we're sitting there doing the thing, and then out of nowhere, they give him a rundown of what's happened, and without a roll or anything, he's just like, it's that Harry guy. We're gonna get him. And he gets everyone together and starts like a lynch mob, and they start like going off to try and find this guy to kill him. When he's like their best friend or one of their good friends, and he's actually trying to help them. They're just not aware of it. They're like, basically, they get there and they're like, "You, yeah," and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm so happy to see you." And it was this weird, like, we're gonna kill you vibe, and then they start realizing, like, wait, why were we killing him again? But like, basically, the guy came back, heard 3 things, and he's like, "I think I know what's happening here." Just made a guess. Everyone just followed him to go on this murder spree.
It was the wrongest guess.
It was fun to watch.
The whole time he was saying it, I was like, I don't think so, but some of the things that he did say didn't add up, so we should at least go and ask him about that. But he fully was like, "No, we have to go kill this guy," and I was like, "Okay, well, settle down." It was funny.
It was good
so
fun. But no, so
Yeah, I
Fizz,
like
the-
when
the
things
sil-
go off the rails.
the silly campaigns, if you have the time for them, they can build. Like, I think the reason that was so emotional was because we really made that world real,
Yeah.
which was very cool. I was very...
Well, you know what helps is voices, which I don't do. So if you go and talk to each person at each place, it's gonna be hard for people to remember who's who, or even grow attached to something other than my voice, right? Like the goblin probably had a cute voice, you know what I mean? And like they would recognize it if you just said it, no matter if they were away from town and something popped out of the woods, right? Like they would hear the voice and
I'll
instantly
be honest,
in love again.
I'm pretty sure every time I did a voice for someone, it changed.
Yeah.
If you want
were
to talk
never
about good voices, Valiant, who was in chat, he's amazing at voices, and I hate him for it because I thought I was like semi-decent at voices because most people I play with don't do voices. So me going, "Hello, governor," everyone's like, "Whoa, he did a British accent. It sounds really
Whoa.
real."
Look at that, he did a British accent. Wow. Good for you, mate.
But then, yeah, and then Valiant comes by and just absolutely drops everyone with these amazing accents from all around the world. Like, I literally, for a Neo-Magnetic game, I was like, I'm going to do Danish because I'm going to Denmark and I can record people's voices and get them to say things and I'll copy it. And I can listen to, I have it on that computer over there. I can listen to those recordings and then walk up to here and I'm like, "Hello, it's me, Borat." Because I don't know how to do a Danish accent because I don't remember it.
That's why I only ever picked accents that I already know how to do. Ugh.
Well, you know, I'll
Yeah,
learn.
I'm just not good at it. Like I can't even do regional American accents, let alone
You can't pull like a Texan.
other. No,
Oh, hang on,
and I
Fizz.
was conceived in Texas.
Oh shit.
Well, you should be able to do a Texas accent then.
And one of my best friends is Texas. I'm from Texas, and
Is
no, I
all
can't
of
do it.
Texas? Your best friend is the entire state of Texas?
No.
The stars at night are big and bright.
You know what I just found out? Their
Uh,
state motto.
Yeah,
What?
Well, I mean, what do you think it is?
I know this
Ooh.
one.
Kill all minorities? I don't know.
No. And it's not the stars at night thing, and it's not fat bottom girls.
Yeah. So, well, you think of Texas,
Apple
you think
bottom
like
jeans
everything
for-
big comes
Bigger
from
in Texas,
You
yeah.
think, like
That I knew that
stand
one
your
was right.
ground. Everybody has like a
10
cow and a
gallon.
gun, and
I'm
like
gonna
yeah.
remember this in a sec.
Exactly. Their state motto is friendship.
That's it.
That's it.
I knew it. It was something like that. Oh
Is
god.
that what I said before? I'm pretty sure that's what I
It-
said, right?
It blew my mind because they're pretty like known as being like big and standoffish, and you talk to somebody on their property line, you don't open the gate and come to their door kind of thing.
Yep.
Yep, and their state motto is friendship. Fucking cracked me up, which is only like a couple of days ago I found out.
That is Really, that is very ironic. Yep.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect it, would you?
No, actually,
Yeah,
that is
because we
really
got
odd.
other states that are like live free or die, don't tread on me, like a whole bunch of
Yeah.
like kind of like defensive shit, and like
Yeah.
no friendship.
Flank.
Well, let me try and find. I think because we've got like Sunshine State, but I think it's South Australia has like 3 mottos and they all suck. No, it's Victoria. New South Wales State
I
Creed,
don't
maybe?
remember. I don't remember
No.
what New South Wales is.
Motto, state motto, here we go. Oh my god, ours is Latin. Newly risen, how brightly you shine. Oh my god, that's the wankiest thing ever. That can't be right. That can't be right.
See, no, but that could be like because somebody just clubbed you in the head and you got a shiner, right? The fresh bruise, like
I don't think that's how they meant it. I appreciate your optimism, but
what newly rises though, if not a knot, and it's called a shiner.
it is. It is, but
I literally just resorted to searching bumper sticker slogan for Queensland. Because I'm positive it's like Sunshine State. And then
that's
we can...
the whole thing.
That's Florida's, I think. I
where
have to
is it?
check. And it's fucked up because I
Stickers.
live here. Florida motto: "In God we trust."
In
In Mod We Trust, that should be their Australian one. Listen, I'm not going to say I should be in charge of the country. I'm just going to hint at it and then nod at the camera.
Right.
So, have I convinced you, Joey, that you want to be in the Lancer campaign? And by campaign, you only have to show up like one Monday or 2 Mondays and do shit and have fun.
Unfortunately, Mondays are the One Piece D&D night, so
Fine.
much as I would love to,
Let me
and I
just make a
would.
note to go murder Josh. Campaign can't run without a GM. Murder Josh. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that on Note to self, remember to delete this VOD.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll remember.
Not like this has
You've got-
gone wrong before.
You've got such a good track record of remembering to take bits out.
Yeah, it's
Just-
it's actually really
excellent.
funny. I was talking to Valiant about his podcast because he actually does a podcast where they record the whole thing and he edits it down. And I was like going, oh yeah, when you're editing, I can tell when you got a break in here. And like in the first few episodes, I could tell when the breaks were, but then later on, and then as soon as I started thinking about my editing, I was like, I full on left 40 minutes of talking about how I'll totally remember to do that. Just let me do this. And everyone making fun of the fact that I never will edit this part out. And I left it in, and it's still up today in episode 1 of Adventures in Aralus. So I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I like it. I like it raw.
Yeah, I like it raw to a point.
But not uncut.
Yeah, not uncut. Yeah, I'm with you.
I feel like you guys are taking this the wrong way, but I want the dead space cut. Like the time people think for like 40 seconds and everybody's
Yes,
quiet.
that is
Because
something
this guy
sort
needs
of...
quiet to think. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts. Like I think Not Another D&D podcast, when they edit theirs, they do the whole, they put it into the space. Basically, any space that's longer than 2 seconds, they edit out.
Yeah.
So what it means is every time somebody asks a big question, it's like, so do you do it? It's like, yes! Yes, I do! They answer straight away. There's no tension building.
The dramatic pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I used the program DaVinci, right? Resolve. It has a thing you can do in there that takes out the dead space. So, I
Ooh.
would do it.
Yeah.
It's okay. You don't really dramatically pause your stuff. That's gotta be weird to go back and add pause though.
Probably, yeah.
It would be very weird. There's a card game inside the dungeon thing.
Yeah, that guy did a great job with this map.
The only thing that's wrong with this whole thing is that he used the plastic deck chairs everywhere. I feel like a spaceport would use folding chairs. You know what I mean? Just for storage. A little bit more military, a little bit more mining. Those are like the full-on plastic deck chairs that break when a Staffordshire Terrier jumps on you.
I think they're like ethereal. Like they just sense your ass and become hard.
Dude,
So you
you're
can like walk
describing
through
every
'em.
boyfriend I've ever had.
We were just having this conversation earlier, bud. So bullshit. So stupid.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Fizz, we'll talk
Wait, how
before.
were you having this conversation earlier?
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's literally every single time that he and I get in a chat, we
gets
just
dumb.
revert to like 15-year-old idiots.
Which for
Oh, yeah.
her, for him, isn't a massive jump, but for me, that's like
That's 10 years, bro. That's
10
over
years
10
for you. It's 20. Hang on, let me just get the calculator out.
You sure you don't need an abacus, mate?
Fuck you. I actually forgot you guys got to hang out when we were playing Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I do know how to do this in my head. I just wanted to confirm.
Oh, yeah, sure.
24. Oh my god.
24 what?
24 years. To get back to
Okay,
15-year-old.
confirmed.
So I did.
Wait. You're 34?
I'm
How old
39.
are you?
39.
Oof.
I know, right?
Old,
I
man.
know. You'd never believe
Yeah,
it with a
it's pretty
gorgeous
bad,
young
Mark.
face like this.
Anyway.
Does he show us pictures? He
Uh,
pulled out
the-
his wallet.
Well, listen,
Sorry,
if I showed you a picture of my wife, I'd have to show you a picture of my wallet so you understood why. And obviously, I mean, I've got lots of money and she's hot, so not the other way around. No, that's not what I was looking for. What was I looking for? Ah,
So
yes.
much for clarifying, by the way.
Do you know? Are you guys ready? I'll have to jump off soon, but I just want to show you this. Ready? So
Hold on. I have
on
to open
stream, I'm going to make it the right size.
Hey, Mom, what do you use for notes? Because I need to track a lot of shit now that I'm doing
OneNote,
a homebrew
always
world.
OneNote.
Yeah, me too.
But I will
You think you
also
could take me on a tutorial at
One
some point?
second.
Yep. Well, do you think you could take me on a tutorial sometime?
I will also,
Oh, you're back. Okay.
if you have the funds or you can get one online or something cheap, I will also recommend one of these.
Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. I have to go through
Oh, yeah, I don't have one.
two-factor
You
authentication.
can pick them up pretty cheap, and they literally are just like, you got a little pen that magnetizes to the side. You do your little cheat code to get in, and then not only can you have all your PDFs loaded up, but you can go into one of them.
Oh, whoa. I thought it was going to be a tablet for the screen.
No. So it's just a remarkable. So all it is it's kind of like a Kindle you can write on. So you can load up PDFs
So
on
I
it.
had like the original one. It's called a boogie board. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I actually have.
Yep.
They're the old school ones. That was like,
Yeah,
and I'll bring it up so
it's like,
younger people.
almost like an Etch-a-Sketch,
Yes.
but you use a stylus,
That's
and
basically
it had
what
like
this is.
a button.
Yep.
Yeah, but well then, like after I bought mine, they made like a one that you could write on it and it would go straight to your computer, like in a document.
Yeah.
And it looks like, Mod, you have it now, where they were headed.
Yeah. It's really
Yeah.
good though. I
That's
didn't
what
know
I
how good they were till the other week. But basically, you can
this is
bring
what
it
I
up.
use for a mouse pad and quick notes like math.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
You do this, and then you can duplicate it. Let me just do that. I'll duplicate this one. So now I've got 2 of them. Then I just open it up and draw all over this, make notes. But then I can email it to myself, save it. I can just save it under the file in a folder for the game. So like if you're doing that, you can just go session 1, take your notes. If somebody says something, you can write it down, jot it down. And then if you need to, send it to your own OneNote, and you can actually link it in and everything. So it's all on your computer already. It's really good. But OneNote for me is and the best thing about it is, so world render, I do episodes and any notes, maps, history. So I do little tabs everywhere. And I keep it all in the campaign and then try and have 1 page per episode and 1 page per lore entry.
You're right.
And it's free if you have Google, so it's easy. But what was I going to show
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Show me all of it because I don't know how to work it. Like I see like hyperlinking and
Oh, yeah, you
I don't
can
know. It's
do.
like a different
I generally
formatting that
don't,
I'm used to.
because you could just sort of zoom out real far if you want and just like have more and more information as you go along. So you can actually have maps laid out here. So you can say, hey, map, zoom in on this map over here.
It reminds me of Trello right now.
It is
Have you
similar.
ever used that?
It is, yeah, I've used Trello. Basically, it's the same thing, but I like this just because I have everything on it. So this is all my podcast appearances, but then I can go through and bring up Adventures in Arillus. And this is the lore, that's the data drop, all this stuff. What else have I got?
I want a way to tag stuff. It's like if I come up with a name for a character and they met them in this town, I want to be able to give them like that town's tag name.
Oh,
If that makes sense, right?
for that you have to use, I think it's World Anchor.
Oh, I can't afford
World
that.
Anvil?
Yeah. I think that's the only one,
Yeah.
unless you're going to do it all yourself and link everything, which is a lot of work. Like,
It is a bit
I
of
just want to be able to say like they're going to this town.
yeah.
Who are my NPCs that they already know there? So I just click that like
So
town and it would pop up.
the way I handled that was I'll see if I can find one of the ones. It's not loaded at the moment, but
Yeah, I'm kind of freaking out because I only got a month to like learn Tailspire and learn some other note-taking program.
I probably would just keep it really simple. Just do like for the town, just do a map of the town. Don't have them moving around in town. Just like you can have a map of the town, just drop them down, with just simple walls. But don't try and do the whole tree. That'll take a whole month on its own. But yeah, the way I go about it is I'm trying to find a good example because I haven't run many games lately since I've been using this computer. But best way to do it is you go like you have a NPC list. So like that's for if you run into someone. So if you have to make up a name on the spot or something, you write it down there. But then you actually bring up a page and you'll call it Nicodranus. And you'll actually have blacksmith.
This will be the town name.
Yeah, so Nicodranus is a famous town, but you go blacksmith, Johnny B. Good, Johnny B. Pretty Good. He's not the greatest blacksmith.
Johnny be all right.
And you write like a little entry. And then basically...
Can you add a Johnny B, just Johnny?
Yeah, so when they're just an NPC in town, you have it like that with just a note, and then if they have another interaction with them with a joke, you might say, like stick jokes.
Yep.
But then when he gets more and more prolific, you'd make up a new tab and be like character, and you'd come up with a little bit of backstory to actually tie him in a bit better. And
Okay, so there's no way to nestle,
I'm pretty sure you can. Hang on a sec. I just haven't
like you
explored
have
it.
pages, but is there any way to like folder it?
Insert tag.
It's like
What's that
but like
do?
NP and wait, that's what I was saying. Tags.
Yeah, tag. Customize tags. Um,
Yeah, so you could make a customized tag of like Nicodemus and then add it to that NPC,
yeah.
and then I think yeah.
I'm
So
just,
somewhere you should be able to search.
yeah, I was trying to. Here we go.
Sorry to like
No, you're
make the
right.
thing serious. Everybody was having a good time, and now I got questions.
Here we go. Well, this is why I So the reason I don't bother tagging everything is you can just search.
Right.
So Wallamere. Enter the Wallamere. So yeah, you can search and bring it up, which is pretty good. I love it. The
Well,
before we sign off and before we all part ways, by the way, thanks for coming on, guys, and having a chat. This is what it's all about. And it also makes my fucking night. Because the reason I started doing chatting among mates is because often I sit in front of a computer doing this. Ready? Ignore that top game. That's not an adult game. Ignore it. Oh, good. You can't see it. Excellent. How do I close that?
Very subtle.
What is going on here? Oh, it's because it's all zoomed in and shit. Okay.
Yep.
yeah, I couldn't like see what you were doing on the OneNote because it was all like off to the
Oh, I'm
side.
sorry, man. That's my bad.
It's all good. I got the top right corner. I learned a little bit about that side.
It was really good. The stuff I showed you was life changing. You just missed it. So OneNote. Sorry about that. Yeah, should have just said, dude, you're an idiot.
Oh
So,
wow, look at that. There's tabs and
Yeah.
a search bar and there's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so if I wanted to search, I'd be like Lancer, pens, search and pen.
Okay, so there are folders. Those like world render is a folder,
Yeah, you
and
got
then
a
you can
world
open
render.
that up
I
and
got
it
all
shows
the,
you
and then
your
over
pages.
the side you got the pages.
Mhm.
All right.
And here's
that's
here's
huge.
Wallamere's theme song.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I like songs. I like parodies. So, I don't think I've shown you this, Joey, but have a look at this. Ready? Comp. This is why Lance is amazing.
Dick.
Which one are you laughing at?
Small dick.
Excuse me, it's pronounced.
Where do you see that?
It's called Small Dyke. Dyke is his name.
Oh, I see it
That's
now.
not better, mate.
Dyke, as in pressurized chamber in a wall. He was a miner.
Yep.
Small dick miner.
That's maybe the worst, actually.
What? I don't know. No, like a
You
miner, like he
phrasing it that way.
mined.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, no, I'm hearing you. Unfortunately, I'm also hearing past you.
So
Um,
so we've got create new character. Now ready? I did this the other day, and do you know what came up?
He generates random
What?
small dick.
Fafnir.
Fafnir, really?
Yeah, Fafnir came up, and I was like, that son of a bitch.
Hell yeah. Grimoire. Grimoire is a cool name.
Grimoire is a pretty
Maybe
cool
that's
name.
my dog's name.
Burnaby.
Valkyrie.
Shusun Veskiki. But yeah, background, you roll a d20. Colon, small dick. Then you like add an image. Select character template. So Vanguard, Assault, Sniper, Hacker, Fire Support. Let's go Hacker. Continue. Done.
My problem is with Lancer. I have one build that I have absolutely perfected, and I'm
this the
afraid to
brawler?
try anything else. No,
Oh.
it's the sniper.
Oh, the sniper's ridiculous, yeah.
The sniper that I made, absolutely broken. But it's also so much fun to play. Because with that, it's the frame ability, right? Where like all of your guns just are reloaded.
Oh, it's
If you
ridiculous.
make it's so fucking broken.
Did you know we didn't
Especially
even
if you
use
use
this
it with the
system?
Cyclone
Have you seen this?
turret. Seen what?
Here's something we could have done. Downtime actions. Get focused.
Damn.
And
I mean,
then
I
by
do
doing that
remember
in downtime,
getting it
you
in.
add a bonus skill trigger.
Damn. Well, I mean, Ilya did all of 2 things, and Bungie didn't do that much either, so...
But how cool is it?
Well, to be fair, you did give me a new trigger for dance.
There you
with
go.
Bungie. That was neat.
Dance.
Almost managed to offset the fact that she was not able to save one of the other player characters.
Yeah, that was not fun.
That was a rough one.
Oh yeah, and when I do the Lancer campaign, if any characters like Numi or anything come up, you just have to ignore it, okay? It's totally not going to be based on anything to do with that world. Even though
I'll pretend to believe that.
It may have Dance Devolution in the title.
Gotcha. Totally
Like,
unrelated.
It sounds exactly like what I tried to run that time, but it's not.
Right. Yep. Yeah, no, I definitely am going to let you think that I believe you.
Thank you. Hey, guys.
Yep.
It's been an absolute ball hanging out and chatting with you. You've absolutely made my night/morning. You guys know each other, so I don't have to introduce you, but Fizz.
Yeah.
Did you want to say anything before you go? Watch World Render or
Oh
something?
yeah, you can find me on. No, I'm good. I'm good.
You can find me under the
Goodbye, people.
bridge. Under the bridge, North Street. Come alone. Bring a small
Bring
dick.
50,000 gold. God damn.
Nice.
But no, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks again. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming and chatting among mates.
Yeah, no worries. Catch you later.
I'm going to go out to the intro and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.
Thank God those fuckwits are gone. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But anyways,
I
will
keep
mute
getting your
myself.
YouTube short things in my feed.
Oh, sorry, man. Wait,
I was just letting you know.
I have YouTube short things.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. Wait, I'm not going to end the stream yet. No, it's not over.
Isn't it a bit late for that?
No, I didn't click end stream. I was going to the intro thing.
Oh, what the hell? I left.
Oh no, I was going to
Coming
show
back.
you the greatest video of all time.
But you have to wait until the commercial's over.
No,
but I'm
we
coming.
Okay.
being
I just
dominated
re-released it
and
because I couldn't find it, and then I found it, so I re-released it. It's so good.
What the fuck is this?
It is my
I'm currently
favorite thing about COVID.
Slam.
I'm going to try and turn it up.
Red Bull.
I love that when I come back to the stream, it welcomes me to the chat room no less than 14 times in a row.
I've got a bot on to give me extra viewers. I paid for it.
Right.
Yeah, I had one of those nice gentlemen come past and offer me viewers, and I was like, thank you, and I paid them $500. So now whenever anyone joins, it gives me plus 14.
Yeah,
Um,
cool.
So ready? Can you guys see the screen?
Yep.
Okay, so this
Yep,
is
yep.
going to be amazing. This is an actual news report. So the New South Wales police were cracking down on people that were going outside their house in COVID. And I want you to hear this story and understand how amazing it is. 3, 2, 1. Cue New South Wales government.
Unbelievably, we saw two men sunbaking naked on a beach on the south coast. They were startled by a deer, ran into the National Forest, National Park and got lost. Not only did they require assistance from SES and police to rescue them, they also both received a ticket for $1,000. Now, it's only a small percentage of the New South Wales people that are not following the health guidelines, but I can assure you, if you breach the health orders or the guidelines, you will be punished. Can I just say, from a law and order perspective, police continue to patrol and they're out in the same numbers protecting the people of New South Wales. Crime continues to fall in most categories. You are safe at home, and you are safe if you do have to travel for those essential reasons. Thank you.
I love it.
Did he say that they were startled?
Yep. They were naked
And-
sunbathing. Were startled by a deer. They got scared by the deer, then ran into a national park naked, got lost, but then SES and the police had to go find them in the forest naked and then give them a ticket for $1,000. That's the greatest story
Okay,
ever told.
Okay, no, I'm confused. Where were they sunbaking that they stumbled across a deer
Yes, I know.
in Australia? What the fuck?
I think it was a BS story.
It's real.
Is
Like-
what they gave the cops. Yeah.
Yeah, no, those
It was
dudes
so
were
damn
totally
dear.
fucking. Those dudes were totally fucking. 100%.
Oh yeah, no, but like where the like no self-respecting Australian is gonna look in the eyes of another Australian and be like, I saw a deer in the wild. That is the
No.
hottest, freshest bullshit.
No, deers are in the wild here. You see them all the time.
Literally where? I've never in my life seen
I will send
one.
you a photo. When I go up to Foster, there's places in Foster that
I-
when you
I've
go, you have to
run from
drive
deer
slow so you
before.
don't hit them.
Hit deer?
Yeah, deer. Heaps of them. So here we go.
Yeah, they
Um,
kill lots of people here. Mostly from us hitting them with cars, but they're big enough to fuck you up too if they want to. Like the male,
yeah.
the male will charge you so that all the family can get away. Like that's like
Difficult
built
to
into 'em.
legislate against idiots.
This is Australia Fizz. That's an actual quote from the police. It's difficult to legislate against idiots.
Yeah.
Then not only that, getting lost in the national park. So they're lost in the national park, but how'd they know? Were they running naked with their phone? Is that because they were potentially filming themselves having sex? Like, 100%. It's amazing. What a great story.
So stupid.
Yay, Australia.
Ugh.
All that would have made it better was like calling him out by name.
Yeah.
It was Jeff. Jeff and Terry were
Yeah,
sunbaking.
even if they just
Bungle
use
and Terry Tire.
their first names, it's enough, you know?
That they shouldn't have got the fine. They should have been named.
Yeah.
Just so we can all
the
make fun
police
of
are
them.
like, yeah. The
Or-
police are like, yeah, this is Barry and Ted, and we all go, oh yeah, it would be a Barry and a Ted, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be amazing if it was Bill and Ted? Bill and Ted.
Oh, nice. It was they're naked 'cause they
Biker's
teleport.
Adventure. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
They're so good. But yeah, they literally like, so you're on a beach. You get startled by a deer. Where do you run? The only place we all know deers are afraid of, the forest. They'll never follow us in there. Don't go into the
Yeah.
water. Don't go into
they're
like
not
along the beach. go into the forest and get lost, getting chased by a goddamn deer. Like,
Yeah,
my
they have no
God,
idea what to do. They look at the forest and they're like, "What the fuck?
so good.
I've never stepped foot in there. What am I supposed to do? Step in there with my hooves? That sounds dangerous. I could twist my ankle."
We saw two
Although
So where I grew up, there's small deer. Look up key deer,
key deer,
like Florida key deer. Yeah,
key deer Florida.
this is the deer that I've grown up with, and then I went up north,
Oh,
and I'm fucking chased by a deer that's like
biggest
That is
so
so-
fucking big. It's
Yeah.
way bigger than the monster truck I jumped in. Look at a freaking
At
Irish
only
giant
80
elk.
pounds,
chasing
the
me.
endangered
Okay, but an elk.
is the
Okay,
smallest
here's an
subspecies
elk
of white-tailed
is
deer,
like
and they're
a.
found
I'm pretty sure
exclusively in the
that's
Florida
counts
Keys.
as
Keep an eye out
megafauna,
for
doesn't
these
it?
adorable little deer. They
Is
can
it
be
an elk
spotted
or is it
wandering-
moose? One of
This
those
deer,
two
to
counts
me,
as
counted as megafauna.
that's like still
Hmm.
around.
The name killer whale is a misnomer. They're
I love
actually
this.
a
Yeah,
type of
I'm
dolphin, but they do
What's
love
that?
to kill things.
Mooses
Also
are
called orcas,
natural
they're one of the
orcas
ocean's
are
top
natural
apex
predators of moose.
predators. This means that they themselves have no
Yes.
natural predators. Well, except for motorboats in SeaWorld. Orcas will eat over 140
And maybe that's why
species,
the two naked guys
leading
didn't
the
walk
charge.
into the water. Orcas.
They could be.
The cops left out the part where there was like orcas
Here we go.
beaching.
I'm pretty sure they got the clip of the mooses are actually better swimmers than. Here we go. There's like tales of what the fuck was that? What the fuck? Okay, I gotta go to bed soon, but hang on. We're gonna find this. There was a moose seen swimming like 30 kilometers off the coast somewhere. I remember this happened a few years ago. I was hoping I'd be able to find a clip of it, but it's like literally there's a boat out at sea and this fucking moose just comes up. Like, what the fuck is the fucking moose?
We have swimming cows here.
Oh,
Like, and I don't
really?
mean like a sea cow. Yeah. Because we have like a lot of swampland, marshes and whatever, and
Mhm.
and you know, they go out into it,
Yeah.
but they've learned to swim. And at our really big lakes, you know, like there's no shore around, and there'll be like a herd of cows out there. We've
Mhm.
actually gotten to the point where we have to use airboats so we can drive over them.
Oh my god.
Uh,
That's hectic.
yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I felt bad at first because it's like a bunch of speed bumps in the water, but they always come back up and keep swimming. So
Well,
I don't know.
it's probably like our wombats here. You see a car hit a wombat, the car will get absolutely destroyed, and you'll see the wombat run off. It will die eventually, but they're little tanks.
Now, did you say the moose was swimming underwater?
Yeah, they swim
Or am I
like 6
tripping?
meters down. I was hoping to
That I
find.
want to see.
Oh, hang on. Moose swimming, feeding. There's a clip. They used to eat the seagrass on the bottom. Here you go. Moose eating underwater. This will be what we want. Here we go. No,
Yeah,
swim.
just type in
Swim.
underwater moose.
Where's the swimming?
Moose eye.
Oh,
That doesn't
That-
count. He's
he's
standing in
yeah,
shallows.
this stupid assholes.
What in the actual shit?
There is clips of it. I know, like, ah,
Here, I got an image. Just sent it to you.
yeah.
There you go.
I'm
There's
so
one
ba-
just chilling on the bottom.
That could be good. Here we go. Opening browser. Bam, baby. What? Damn it, Fizz! It was
Sorry.
tiny. It needs to be at
Size
least
of like
3
a-
times larger than this.
Pinky nail.
Fucking-
What is this? Grain of rice?
What is this? A picture for phones?
A picture for ants?
Oh, man.
Hang on, I think I can see it. You know, They're tiny. No, it's just further away. That's how eyes work, you stupid raccoon. I fucking love it. Okay.
So
It's super late. I'm gonna get in trouble. But guys, absolute pleasure. That was a lot of fun. And I love the fact we did a moose search at the end. Well, let me just try one more. Moose knuckle. I'll just type that in. And then
underwater moose knuckle.
No, actually, no, I'm bailing. I'm not even willing to talk. Actually, no, it's YouTube. It's got to be safe. Underwater.
You say that.
Okay, if this is what gets me banned, fucking worth it. No, we're good. We're good.
I'll actually laugh so hard.
Dude, there's Moose Knuckle Men's. It's a suit company.
Hey, look! It says Moose Dive. The one right below.
Nah, that'll be a name for the, like, it looks like a moose head or something. 100% sure. 100% sure. 100% sure. That's a word.
Are you 100% sure?
Are you 100% sure? Oh my god, it's a fucking moose dive.
Oh,
no.
Mod, you can put in download an extension called uBlock Origin, and it'll block all those.
Is
YouTube
that the
commercials.
moose up there?
Oh, he's about to dive in.
I think it's gonna dive in.
Holy shit!
No fucking way. No.
There's no way.
So
There's no
he
way.
drinks like once a year.
There would still
He's
be
so
rocks
thirsty.
there.
No,
There
don't.
would still be rocks there. There's no way that would be safe. Moose, what are you doing?
Oh!
There's no fucking way. There's no
That's
way,
amazing.
Oh shit!
Alyssa Hewlett, you're a fucking legend. Absolutely nailed it. Great camera work. I doubted it for a second when the camera went down. I thought it was going to be one of those ones where it's like, oh look, my child's about to walk. Come here, darling. Come here. And the child stood up there like...
Did you
She just did
notice
it.
the moose was like swimming to the boat, and they turned the boat so it couldn't get to him?
Yeah, just like, fuck that.
Yeah.
And that's what the moose looks like.
The prize design teams of IPSN labeled on
I can't believe that just happened.
That just like fell. Its legs extended
That was
so weirdly.
falling like that is like my biggest fear. That honestly, that is so fucking freaky. Like, not fun. All right,
No.
The hell made that moose jump in?
guys, kick me off.
It looked like
I gotta
it
go.
fell.
Ah! I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the
Just
end
jump
game
in.
stream. End game stream. Here we go. Ready? Lancer intro. Go. And then we can talk over the top of the Lancer intro.
Lancer intro, end game, and it should be called an outro, right? Or credits.
Pretty stars. Space.
I did a pun as well. It says mod brew just for you.
I like it.
Like brewing. I didn't say it was a good pun. I said it was a pun.
Hey Mod, fix your Discord connection to your Twitch. Because it currently sends me to some Twitch channel that's not good among mates when your channel's among mates D&D.
Oh. Interesting. What's it? This is my Discord thing.
Yeah, go to Discord settings and then you'll see connections. It's like the sixth one down, maybe 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. 7th one down.
Ending cowbell ready now. After cowbell.
After cowbell?
After cowbell. The intro always does a cowbell. Yeah. Goodbye all.